Oi! Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I don't know why I keep seeing everybody in chat saying "Oi, oi, 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 oi." um, Dark hit us with the Reading Rainbow intro. You know what? I wasn't going to do it, but because of you. Welcome to the Reading Rainbow Center of Hell. So, I wanted to go ahead and welcome everybody. Thank you so much for your patience. Of course, I want to give a little bit of shout out. Give a little bit of shout out right now to Kurt24, who is the first. Uh, first this evening. Congratulations, you're doing great. Thanks, congratulations, you're due one crisp high five. I want to ride. What's up, Opie? What's cracking? Crypto, oi, more ois. Safe Line Live. What's up, brother? Good to see ya. Jeremy. Everybody knows Jeremy. Corn Pops Revenge. What up, Swamp Dog? IPS. Shooting Gallery New England. What's crack-a-lacking? His famous statement. Corn Pops Revenge. I think I already said. Well, that's okay, though. Slim223, which we all know is 9mm Slim. Can't hide from us. I kind of miss it. It's all right. BV Luminous. Good to see you. Good to see you. Toy Town Inc. Howdy doody. Howdy doody. And who else we got up in here? Sorry, something on my La Computadora. 3D Arms, Taco Bell, Beefy, 5-layer burrito. Ain't that the truth? Those are an excellent selection. C&T Designs and Arms, what's up, brother? I was just thinking about you today, not in like a homoerotic way. I just was thinking about you. Hope you're doing well. T for Tejas, good to see you. Frying Rich, running PLA Plus at 250 degrees Celsius. And who else we got? Come out and PLA. Hello, fellow feds. Hey, I forgot who said it, but the other day in chat, somebody said the best fed is a belt fed. And I was like, yes. Oh, Sport Brand. Sport Brand said that. And speak of the devil himself. Oh, what's up, Jeff Crown? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. Flower ads? You got ads for flowers? What? Too many choices. What up, man? Free steak, Sport Brand. All right, all y'all, what up? And we'll go back to the beginning. Martin Kaminsky, Matt Matrix, 3D Arms, Evil SD, Gear Chop. And I think we got everybody. Okay. Oh, it's a Luigi. It's a Luigi. Don't get about it. I think he meant faux get about it, but that's okay. All right, I think we got everybody. So we're going to have to stop doing that, guys. Because before it was like, hey, what's up? IPS, Swamp Dog, come out and PLA. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Now it's like literally we're 5 minutes in and all I've done is said hello to you guys. How many people do we lose? Because they're like, this dude is just saying names of people that I don't know or care about. Spaghetti with a meat sauce. Guns and buns. Kron himself watched an episode of mine and said, very well done. Wow. I am Kron, which you're DMing me on Instagram right now, and I appreciate that. I love you. Not in a weird way. Kind of weird way, but here's a little kiss. Is it Luigi? Who else did I just say? I just saw somebody else come in here. Ron Wayne, good to see you, man. So I wanted to start with one thing that's very important. So you guys all know what's happened with JSD, okay? And actually, let me stop for a second. We have a guest here. I don't know how he got here. He just slid up through the backside. He slid up my backside and welcome, crying bitch. I
What
mean,
am I doing online?
flying rich. I think your computer just automatically comes into my stream at 9:30 on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So it's probably
No,
been
that's a
sitting.
Mexican dude. That's not me.
Yeah, Sparrow's Sparrow's Pizza,
A subpar prince.
subpar prince. Yep.
Hold on, I'm making an order at Armory Anchor. Yeah, hi. I want a bunch of P80s, and why does Google Maps show some, fuzzed out house as your address, the address that you have?
Are you calling
And when
me?
I click on your social media profiles, like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, how come it doesn't go to Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for you? And then why do you use Zelle? Because Zelle is like cash; you don't get it back.
Yeah.
I think you're a scammer.
Yep. Let me talk to him. Give me the phone. I'm just kidding. So that's actually one of the first things that I wanted to hit. Armory Anchor. Armory Anchor. Say it with me, guys. Armory Anchor.
Anchor.com are scammers.
Yes. So
we're going to tell you how to determine who scams.
Yes. This will be very helpful for life in general and for right now. And the moment that I see somebody in chat be like, "Oh my God, I placed an order with them," I will know that your ability to make decisions is
highly questionable. You should order from me right now. That's right. Orders at flyingrich.com.
Yeah, if you choose to. Now, Rich is going to get a cease and desist. So here's the deal. Sorry, just kidding. You're not going to. That would never happen. So here's what the deal is. So my emails, my DMs, I started getting hit up like left and right, and I even got an email from like I don't know if it was our subreddit, but it was a Reddit. I don't know how Reddit works. I just know that it's the darkest place on the internet, that you don't have to use Tor and yeah, you guys get what I'm saying. So it said, "Is Armory Anchor good to go?" And I checked it out, and what I saw was that they had P80s for $55. I was like, "Oh, that's cheaper than all the time." It was like, "Yo, JSD Supply is selling these for, $69. You use code DARK, you could get them for $59 and blah, blah, blah." So there's
my dealer pricing, my current dealer pricing is double that, close to double that.
Yeah. They just don't exist at that cost currently. Once upon a time, they did, right? JC9 Shooting Gallery New England. What's up, y'all?
Ultra Mega Flying Rich.
Yep. Yeah, your pronouns are being used correctly.
Yeah, except for Joe.
Websites on the daily. Yeah. So here's what happened. I got a bunch of notifications, and I can't ignore it when it goes, this big. Man, shout out. We got over 50 people in here within 10 minutes. This is awesome. You guys are great. So they said, "Hey, is Armory Anchor good to go?" Invader Zip hit me up and was like, "Yo, I just found these great prices on these P80s. Is this legit?" And I start looking into them, and it says like, P80 is a way to make a Glock style handgun in your home. Blah blah blah. JSD Supply has been, serving the builder community since 2013. I was like, "What? JSD Supply? Like, hold on. Something ain't right." Dianexus, what's up, brother? It's like, something ain't right. This is really weird. So I continued like looking through it, and I realized that it was a copy paste of JSD's website. So then I started thinking, okay, well, right now, we're all supporting JSD Supply. So could it be that this company just like came in to save the day, and they bought all of JSD's current
inventory?
Yeah, current inventory, and then they're selling it on behalf of them, like they're supporting them, right? Well, I would love to support a company like that. Well, The short of it is, I checked in and called the guys at JST. I called Jordan. I called Bob, and it is all dog shit. It is a scam. It is bullshit. Do not fall for it. All of their payment methods are essentially cash. Um, they give an option for COD, for collect on delivery. If you're
Which they're going to send you bricks.
yeah, like if you're a scam, like how do people even do collect on delivery anymore? Like, there's no.
I haven't heard of that in 20 years.
Yeah, no. So that's crazy. So it is a scam. Don't do it. It's garbage, hot garbage, and the call was coming from inside the house. Moving along. So Flying Rich, let everyone know who you are, what you do, where they can find you.
If they don't know, they go F themselves.
Yeah, but there may be people here that don't like.
There aren't. There aren't. Everybody knows.
No.
There's channel members out there. Channel members.
Channel member. But based on the percentages here, there's about 25 people that are not participating in chat that are just staring at you.
Crumpy was telling me how all the big YouTubers know my name and keep asking for my phone number.
They know you as the guy next to John on all the shows.
I didn't ask that. I didn't ask that one.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, so flyingrich.com, which is a barely functional website, slightly less functional than the scammer's website. YouTube.com/flyingrich. On the grams, I'm flyingrich_official because some jerk got Flying Rich and he won't even friend me.
Yeah.
And MySpace, Flying Rich, basically any damn social media, Twitter, Getter, friends, not friends, OnlyFans, and what's the other one John's on?
Did you just say Lonely Fans?
OnlyFans, yeah, OnlyFans. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Lonely Fans. I was like, is that?
Well, but I wonder if that's taken.
Hey, if it's not,
like,
you better buy that domain right now.
Like TanneriteDog.com that I own.
Yeah, like TanneriteDog.com.
I'm gonna have to split it with Dark though. You know.
Yeah, but until we realize that Tannerite.
Nah, I got don't talk about that. No, it's
ammonium nitrate and aluminum dog.
We have I've got it on a good source. It's not John Crump. That TanneriteDog.com is okay.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm okay. As long as the isn't is as if it okay. I smell what you're stepping in. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Won a Holosun Glock MOS red dot at the range day today. What? You won a Holosun Glock MOS red dot at the range day today. Hold on, that doesn't make sense. A Holosun and a Glock MOS. Is it a Glock MOS with a plate that accepts RMR cut optics? Or if I'm too many choices. If you need a 10 millimeter, since Rich has not acted on it, I found a Glock 20 long slide today, not today, yesterday or the day before, made by Lone Wolf, which is solid.
Don't tell him. I think I might want it.
I'm gonna say it.
I haven't bought anything in a day or two.
Yeah, right. Literally, only a day or two. It is a.
Does that count as touching it? Does it look like I'm touching it? Just the tip.
Yeah. It is a Lone Wolf Glock 20 long slide. So it's the Glock 40, I guess it would be.
Forte. You got to say Forte.
Forte. It's the Glock 40, model 40, which is the long slide Glock by Lone Wolf, which is the closest you can get to OEM specs without actually buying Glock, and a couple other.
Unless you just want this slide size 10 mil with this piece.
You better be careful. You're it's
no, I don't have any drill bits, so or a
yeah.
only if I have the drill bits and the jig. Is it a pew? It's
For
not a pew.
any YouTube moderators watching, that is just a grip module. It is a non-firearm component. So
Oh,
you, my
yeah,
friend,
for another 90 days.
ish.
Then
Actually, less. It's
then
like 60,
then if
70
the
days.
YouTube moderators see this with drill bits and a jig, then they can, yeah.
Well, keep in mind that they took down 2AEDU stream for him showing a slide, right? Like they're real smart. So I found it on a website for $158 stripped. It is stripped, but it's $158. Like I would if I was looking for a 10
I
milli.
got it. I
I'm
got it.
saying that I sent you the link. I sent you the
You didn't
link.
send me the link.
I swear to God, I sent you the link. I was
Wait,
like,
how'd you send me the link? Psychopathically?
check this out. No, text messagely.
Test.
Yeah, take a look. Go back a day or two. Yeah, damn good price. $158,
Let's
and
see.
it's the old school Lone Wolf. It is pre-Alpha Wolf Lone Wolf. Okay, so it's good shit. I did not get a haircut. Everyone keeps commenting on my hair and my hairline. Like, I don't know what the deal is. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I don't
let's
have
see.
Corn Pop's name on his phone number, and he says, "How much do I want for that?" I don't know if he means that,
I don't know. Oh my God,
or does he mean that?
bro. Swamp Dog 1, a Hollow Sun, Ichi
Swamp Dog?
509 with an ACSS reticle. Holy shit, that is like a $500 optic, bro. Dark is looking fresh to death. The hair is
No, Dark. The last thing I got from you is this.
messy. Oh yes, the Joe that we bow down to. Hey, you know what, Swamp? If you want, I'd be down to trade
And then you sent me pictures of some hot girl playing guitar.
go back further. Go back further. Don't make me
I
show
see
you.
arcane tactical stuff,
Don't make me show you.
and then there's Crump's address,
Okay, hang on.
and then there's something titanium blue that was in Roast Your Builds.
Go back further.
No, it's not further than that, man.
Go back. Fail there. I'll show you. I'll show you.
We're getting all textual.
Oh, what the hell? Did it not send to you?
Dude, I'm telling you, you didn't send it.
Bro, I copied and
So
pasted it.
basically, I could put the long slide on this grippy and
Yes.
have a long slide, and it would be
Yes.
like just monster big.
But you would need a long slide barrel, right? So
Yeah.
you would need a Glock 40 problem solver barrel.
Uh-huh.
Hold on.
I'm gonna call. I bet Arcane Tactical could do me like a really cool custom barrel.
So I do wanna talk about that, guys. I know that.
And did you really buy Arcane Tactical?
No, I owned it. I own it. I launched it, and I have somebody else being the face of our company.
Is that it?
Just kidding. Totally joking. No, so I do want to tell you guys about the project that I'm doing. Dark looks like he just woke up from the Matrix. That haircut. um, I, I don't exactly get. I mean, I guess I kind of get where you're going with it, but Crump lives in Crumpalargo. Everyone knows that. All right. So really quickly,
Crump is at the beach house. That's why we didn't do a show today.
Yep. I want to let you guys know about this project. Okay, so it's important that, like, I usually tell you guys what builds I have going on, right? When I'm doing the Sig 320s, the Glocks, the 19s, the 17s, and 34s, and all this stuff. Which I actually did do another 34 recently with a gray frame and a stainless barrel, and it's pretty sick. What's the link for the slide? I'll get it and I'll share it with the person that's the nicest to me. JK, I have no problem sharing it. So here, Glock 20. Here, I'll find it. Just real quick. It's not like I'm, you know, on a live stream or anything. It's not like Eric with IV8888 is watching this right now because he's considering coming on my show.
I told him not to go on. I
Dun,
said,
dun, dun.
I told him, don't do it. It's
Ooh,
a reputation killer.
I actually found the OEM profile Glock 20 long, the Glock 40, or the AKA the 20 long OEM profile slide for $199, stainless. Beautiful. Found it 158, still available. Woo! All right, so I'm gonna do the right thing. I'm gonna send it to the person that I intended to send it to first, which is Rich. If Rich chooses not to purchase it, then I'll send it to someone else. Okay.
Like, I haven't purchased anything, and
I know you just spent a couple stacks on that. So a couple things. As I'm doing this build, I do want to share it with you guys.
I got a bag of freedom seeds.
Jesus, it's so loud. I see that 50 BMG.
The fitty.
Some 50 entertainer. Okay, so there's a Goonbeam link for all you guys. A few people had asked me, and yes, 20 is the 10 millimeter. That's correct. Long slides are too big for you to conceal. Come on, man. I rock a 34 with a light and an
appendix, man.
And yeah, and a red dot in my pants. I mean, even right now, I have a 19X with a light on it right next to my jammy. If you don't shave your forehead, you're a cretin. Okay, so I want to let you guys know this project that I've going on is probably the most intricate, detailed Glock build that I've ever done. Okay, I originally was going to get a Patmos Revelation slide with a Swamp Fox optic and an Arcane Tactical magwell and a couple magazines and magazine base plates, mag extensions redone, and are Cerakoted by Arcane Tactical, and they're not an FFL, so they can't take like the frame of a firearm or a drilled P80 and Cerakote that. They can only Cerakote, non-firearm items. So I was talking to Marconi Armory, and I was like, "Yo, like, I want to, send something to Arcane Tactical and get them to," and they work with Arcane Tactical directly, and I want to get something done, but I think I want to do a different slide and barrel combination. And he showed me all of his work, like the work that Marconi Armory does on their slides is fucking nuts. They are the most beautiful slides. Like they're right up there. Like the vibe that you get from them is like the Norso, Strike Industries, like just really super high end slides. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I bought a Marconi Armory slide cut for an RMR, and I bought a Strike Industries spiral fluted barrel. And what he's going to do is he is going to, hey Sky, oh, look at that little puppers.
With the glow in the dark. Oh, it's color changing.
Can you put blue? I definitely need yeah, there we go. Perfect.
She's so popular. Should be the Flying Rich and Chelsea show.
It should be. Now,
a puppy. Someone commented, "Oh, a puppy."
Oh, a puppy.
Come on, let's go pee-pee.
Okay, she has to go pee-pee.
That dog's lit. It's funny.
Don't trip over the bag of 50 cal.
Oh my God. Digital Life Concepts, bro. I've been looking for you, man. Where you been at, dog? I hope you're okay. I hope you are healthy, and let's catch up soon. Okay. I'm sure that we got plenty to catch up on.
Dude, I got a question for you. Have you been telling Zach Carr bad things about me? Because I got like 4 patch projects I want to do, and he's like not engaging.
Yeah, no, he's pretty open about the fact that he doesn't like you.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. No. I just think he's slammed, man.
I think he's slammed too. I'm like I've got like now 4 patch things I want to do.
The only way that I've like had people connected with him is when I literally take them when they hit me up and they're like, "Hey, your patches are dope. Like, who do I go to for patches?" And I take them and Zach Carr with Toxic Patch Co. do a group message on Instagram, and I'm like, "Yo, I print shit. Meet Zach Carr with Toxic Patch Co."
Mhm.
And they're like, "Hey, here's the image that I
Can anyone
want."
hear
It's
that?
like clickety clickety click,
What was
and
that?
then
Oh, I
yeah.
burped.
And then they're like,
So did Zips were Zips patches from Zach?
"Yeah, yep."
Oh, okay, they were cool.
So I introduced Invader Zip to Zach with Toxic Patch Co. He did all theirs. I introduced I Print Shit to Toxic Patch Co. He did theirs or theirs. I think he did several. And he's got he's a bunch of people. And I mean, he does hands down. He does do the best work at the best price for patches. But so I can get through this build real quick. What I'm doing is I'm having the Marconi Tactical Marconi Armory slide and the Strike Industries Spiral Fluted Barrel, which is so sick. It's going to look so dope through the window cuts and all that. It's cut for an RMR.
The school bus cut?
Hmm?
The school bus cut?
No, not a school bus cut. It's actually way more attractive. So yeah, go order some patches from Toxic Patch Co. Shooting Gallery New England. This is going to be a glowy blue battle worn. So this will be blue battle worn slide with a blue battle worn Arcane Tactical Magwell with a stainless gray or stone color battle worn barrel with a stainless gray battle worn optic cage. So the Swamp Fox will be inside the Cerakoted optic cage with a stainless gray battle worn backplate with a stainless gray battle worn magazine extension, which I sent him 2 OEM Glock, factory OEM plus 2 extensions and a 21 round PMAG, Magpul PMAG to do. He's going to fade it all the way up. Arcane Tactical is. And I also bought, after I sent him all this shit, which it almost got lost in the mail. Thank God it didn't. I would have cried. I also bought another Strike Industries +5, the EMP for the Glock 19, and he's going to do one of those too. So this is going to be a battle-worn blue and a battle-worn stainless gray combo. So it gives you like really good contrast. And I'm going to put it all on. I was thinking of going with a titanium blue 80% frame, but then I remembered that I have this thing. I have one of these that is untouched. It is a Strike. This is not a firearm. This is only a grip module for any YouTube moderators watching. I have a Strike 80 that is untouched. Arcane Tactical could paint that as well, but basically it's going to live between a titanium blue frame and possibly a Strike 80 frame, which if you guys know, these Strike 80 frames are impossible to find, and they're going for anywhere from like $400, $500, sometimes $600 to $800. It's crazy, and it may go on a factory frame every now and then, but Arcane Tactical is doing all the Cerakoting work. The stuff was already purchased from Marconi Armory, and Marconi Armory gave me a discount code. So all you guys can use code DARK and save money on Marconi Armory slides. Dude, Arcane Tactical is like hands down the best Cerakoting, like battle-worn Cerakoting I've ever seen in my life. The best combination of colors. Like he went to school for this shit, literally. And nuts.
Can you pull up their IG?
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
It is just the craziest stuff out there. And like Dark and I, we're talking on the phone. It's like what if I told you I was going to do this color? I'd be like, dude, you're out of your mind. I'm like, oh my God, look at their page. It's crazy.
Yeah. You would never think that there's stuff like if
It's
somebody
like
verbally
purple with this. It's like, yeah. It's like, oh my God, I got to have that.
Yep. Yeah, it's that kind of thing where it's like if somebody verbally explained it to me, I would never do it, right? But seeing it in person is just crazy. Oh, I forgot the coolest part. I sent my TLR7 sub, which fits on, all
The one that did the around the world tour in 30 days.
No, so that's my TLR7. That's in my pants right now, connected to my 19X.
And that magnet, the key stealing magnet.
Yes, it is. He is going to Cerakote the Streamlight TLR7 sub in the same battle-worn stainless gray color. This is going to be so sick, okay? So look at this dude's freaking work, man. I'll pull this up so you guys get an idea of what the
oh my gosh, I want that so much.
It's gorgeous, man. Like the Cerakoted light is so fucking beautiful, and the amount of work that needs to go into it is crazy. So that's the TLR7 Alpha. I have the TLR7 Sub, which is very similar, but it's a thinner profile. It's a little bit more narrow, and I have a holster from JM4 Tactical that fits it as well. So this is like a OD green, foliage green, battle worn camo, and battleship gray and foliage green.
That's crazy looking.
This is a GST9. I've never seen him do a GST9 before. This is he didn't put the colors in it. Usually he puts the colors. This is a Norso slide. This is very similar to the style of slides that they do. And you see those sights right there? Those are Marconi Armory sights. They got like a Strike Industries style rear with a fiber optic front, and they're clean as shit. So clean. The GST9 looks super fit. Oh God, dude, look at the lines on that thing. It is so beautiful, man. Goddamn. So what? You guys will see like this lipstick red and battleship gray battle worn. This is the gold battle worn. This is gold battle worn that was on a.
That's a Dorso slide, right?
This is actually a Marconi Armory slide.
That's a Marconi Armory.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, let me get a good look for you guys.
That's so like, oh my gosh.
I'm trying to get like a whole. Here, there's another picture of it. Okay, here you go. So this is like a whole picture of the Marconi Armory slide. Dude, look at the lines. Look at so there's no like serrations cut, but if you look closely, like the machining in there, dude, you can get a great grip on it. It's still, cut for like a weight reduction. The amount of machining that goes into it is nuts. These things are incredible. And guys, we are going to talk about some more important shit today, but look, we can drool over some pews for a little bit, okay? Let me see. Okay, so that is the Arcane Tactical Magwell, and that I was never a Magwell guy. Okay, I actually was like very much against Magwells. I thought they were stupid. I thought they'd take up too much room, when they're like inside the waistband. But God, it's so comfortable. I can literally, like, without looking, I can literally just reload I don't need to look when I'm reloading. It's just like swoop, swoop. Like you never miss the hole. You know what I mean? Okay, now let's go. So I'm going to show you one other thing before I show you my thing that looks like the thing on the thing. Okay, this is a Strike Industries slide. And this has the red Strike Industries barrel, which is spiral fluted. Here, let me back up a little bit. Sorry. This is the Arcane Tactical Magwell. And this is the it's a Strike 80. If you see the stippling job on it, that is the Arcane Tactical stippling job. They badge it. They put an Arcane Tactical badge on the Strike 80. You see that wing, and then they got the Arcane Tactical. I mean, their work is incredible. So you use code DARK, you can save money and get the never miss the hole. Yeah, you can save money and get some baller ass shit. This is not cheap shit. You're not going to be getting a slide. Like if you want cheap shit, go get a dagger slide. Okay, this is not going to be saving money, but this is going to be giving you a gun that will outlive all of us. And if you really want to go the extra mile, take your Marconi Armory slide and get that shit done by Arcane Tactical. Oh my god, it's like just cream in your pants. Oh, actually, I got a link from Rifle Supply that you guys could actually get the slides for cheaper. Hold on, let me see if I can get my hands on that real quick. Marconi.
So does a Glock 40 slide need a 6-inch barrel?
It needs a Glock 40 barrel.
But what length is the barrel?
Glock 40 length.
Because I see a lot of 10 millimeter 6-inchers.
It's probably a 6-inch. Look up Glock 20L.
No, I'll just grab a Glock 20 barrel.
That's going to be like 5 inches. Yes, the dagger slides do work on P8. Well, they're designed to fit on P80s. But so that's the Rifle Supply link, y'all. If you're looking for the Marconi Armory slides, they are sick. They are sick. Yeah, so they do work on P80s.
4.5 inches.
4.5. Yeah, so I could see another 1.5 inches being the 20L or the 40. Yeah, so the dagger slides are just Glock 19 slides. So they do work on the P80s. Just make sure you're coupling the right shit together. So like the PF9 40C with the dagger slide. Oh, and I forgot to share the most important shit. Okay, so hold on. So y'all know me. I need to get all my shit done in blue, right? So check out this mofo. This is Jesse James Gray, which is like blue, and Keltec blue with a Norso Piranha slide. There's like 3 of those slides in existence. Okay, there's only like 3, maybe 5 that exist. That's it. And
crazy looking.
Instead of standard like typical serrations, you have what's it called? I just used the term a minute ago. Jesus Christ, the little like dimples, not jimping. Oh my God, it's gonna drive me crazy. Y'all, help me out. What's this shit called? The dots, the little dots.
Stipples?
No, it's
ribbed for her pleasure.
No, you guys know. Help me out.
Point to what you're talking about.
Not the little dots, man.
Use your word, Dark.
Knurling. Thank you, Angry Sarge. Knurling. I said knurling like more in this episode than I have in my life, and I couldn't remember the fucking word.
Oh, I thought you were saying curling. I thought we're in Canada.
Curling, yeah. So what this is a
Martin says monkeypox.
Monkeypox, yes. So this is a Strike 80 frame done by Arcane Tactical with a Norso slide, which is really similar to Marconi Armory. And
how about they just make those monkeypox illegal?
Well, you already know the whole monkeypox thing is. Yeah, it's for show. So this is a mix of Jesse James gray and Keltec blue with gray behind it. So the customer wanted like battle worn gray, and then after he got it, he was like, I kind of want blue. So Arcane Tactical was like, all right, just send the shit back and I'll do blue, right? If you're not happy with it. So he took it back for free and did blue over it, which it kind of came out like really sick looking. It's got like battle worn gray behind the battle worn blue. Like it's sick as fuck, dude. It's nuts. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and the camo, like I am not a camo kind of dude, but the
I like the
camo,
camo. I
well,
do.
it's beautiful, and that is the Strike Industries EMP that.
And you know what? If you had that gun and submitted it to roast your builds tomorrow night, you'd be like, yeah, just a plain Glock. We're starting out with the plain Glocks.
Not printed.
Not printed.
Oh, that's great.
You mean STL, bro?
Look how beautiful that thing is, man. Like even like the little intricate details.
Where's Ralph? We love you, Ralph. We miss you.
I know, Ralph. I haven't been seeing you around. I know you took a new job recently, and you're too
Oh,
busy
that's
for
right.
your boys.
That's right. Because I'm like, wow, have I been ignoring Ralph, or
No, he's been ignoring you.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, Arcane Tactical also does. You can't really tell in this picture, but they also do like the little
That's
details, like the screw on the magwell. They Cerakote the screw on the magwell. They Cerakote the backplate to match it with an AT for Arcane Tactical and a little wing. Like, man, the details. Like, this is the shit that matters. Okay, like I'm gonna have to save this fucking picture. I don't want y'all to see what's on my computer. Um, so yeah, this shit is straight fire. So if you guys want to tuck a $1,500 Glock in your pants, this is the way to do it with a Strike 80 and a Norso slide and a
I,
yeah, all that.
I was gonna appendix carry that.
So no bullshit. When I get my 19, I'm going to EDC that shit. Like, I'm gonna have a Marconi Armory slide with a Strike Industries spiral fluted barrel, probably on a Strike 80 frame with a TLR 7 that's a Cerakoted TLR 7 sub with, whatever. It's gorgeous, and I might throw that thing in an HCM holster, or I don't know if their new name is public yet, so I'm not going to throw it out there, but they're rebranding. They straight ignoring us. No, I'm sorry. So when you're screen sharing, I was on the other screen, so I wasn't trying to ignore y'all.
No. Did you see Swamp Dog got a new power tool?
I did. He got me a drill press. Dude, that is like a drill press from like the 1600s. Oh, send a link to Crump. Oh, okay. You guys
Crumpy
rock.
wants a link.
This color scheme episode is cool. I mean, honestly, I feel like, I don't know, I kind of felt like are you sending it or you want me to?
I'll send it.
Nice, thanks, man.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like used to the co-hosting.
Yeah, right? Okay, hold on. So check this out. So I need to go full screen on Ubane. So nobody like text me or anything because your shit will show up. So that's in a different light, okay? Arcane Tactical, Magwell, Arcane Tactical, backplate with the Norso slide with the Strike 80 frame. I mean, dude, look how gorgeous that is, dude. That is crazy. That
Is now not the time I should send you a picture of my new girlfriend?
dude. I literally. He texted me right when I pulled it away. It was like, zzz. But see, in another light. You guys are so lucky that I save your like YouTube usernames and not like your names. You're so lucky. Okay, so this is it in another light. Too many crickets. So Jesse James gray, Keltec blue. Oh, oh, bro, the follow
I sent you my new girlfriend. You got to show her off.
I think your phone number showed in that one, bro. I'm serious. I'm dead ass. I'm sorry. God, just look at that, man. It's so fucking beautiful.
Oh, my girlfriend, or
yes, her too. I am not going to pull that up on the channel. But anyway, yeah, we're getting Crump on. We're working on it. We're working on it. You guys rock. This Color Scheme episode is cool. John Crump said he's actually not going to be joining us today.
Oh.
I was gonna send you a what the hell? Hold on. Okay, there you go.
Shit.
I was gonna send you a picture of Hunter Biden's laptop. That way I got off of Hunter Biden's laptop.
If you'd like, I can send you
John, are you or are you not in the Crumpy sub?
I am not in the Crumpy sub. I'm in the Watchtower. It took me forever because Google Maps like kind of freaked out and like took me into the middle of DC into the
Crump
bad part.
doesn't know how to get to his house.
Well,
I mean, who does?
I was trying to use it to get around traffic, so it took me through DC. Then it took me to the bad part of DC, and it was like, "You have arrived at your destination." And I was like, "The hell I have!"
Oh God, I had that in Albany, New York.
I was like,
If there are bad parts of Albany, New York.
so, but it was like right on the border of PG County,
John, do you know anything about Albany, New York?
Albany.
Albany, New York.
I know what you're doing, Rich. I know what you're doing. I'm dark. You'll be let in on the secret too. I've not recorded a video yet about it, but I know what you're doing. So
yeah, let me know. Okay, so we have a little bit of a debate going on here.
Should I send my 50 to Arcane Tactical?
Oh, dude, that would be the most expensive Cerakote job. I mean, it's like fucking 6 feet long. Like, can you imagine? You
That's what
show
she
up and
said.
be like, just do the handguard, please.
hey, man. Hey,
You know.
Dark. I got you a gift.
You give me a guess?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna.
Other than Eric Blandford? Oh, I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna set the email between you guys so you guys can work out a time.
What is it? No.
It
Yes.
is. It is.
Yes.
Why every night? Sorry.
Not the. Yeah, I'm gonna send you an email so you can set up a time to have them on.
Is it somebody that you had on recently?
Yes.
Is it somebody that saved the lives of numerous people?
Yes.
Is it somebody that did it with an AR-15?
Yes.
Is it somebody that did it with less than 10 rounds?
Yes.
Yes. Is it somebody that's a plumber?
Yes. Used to be.
Are you a plumber?
No.
Could you plumb?
It depends on what I'm plumbing.
Do you enjoy plumb furniture on AKs?
I love plumb furniture on AKs.
Do you enjoy plumb furniture on chrome AKs?
I prefer it on gold, but chrome, okay.
Oh man, see, I was gonna pull out a gold-plated, but we did that yesterday.
He said such cool ass designs tonight, and I didn't need to build anything when I started watching. Yeah, it's funny how that works, right? Like, and look, guys, I would encourage you if look, I know, like, I had to build up to the point to where like I can dump like this, like commit this much to one single build, okay? And I was gonna send like the Hollow Sun, and instead of the Swamp Fox, I was gonna send like, but this is a good like balance of like some value and some high quality shit. But like, if you guys are like, look, I want something to that effect, but I don't want to dump the money, I would say get something like a Marconi Armory slide because I can get you guys a discount on that. I can't get you a discount at Arcane Tactical. And do the battle worn shit yourself. I have a video on exactly how to do it. You guys have seen my work come out. Like I am not an artist, right? Like I am not like practicing like, you know, all these crazy. Well, I've done a lot of painting, but you know, the more that you do it, the better you get. But it is so simple to do. The first battle worn project that I ever did came out the best, hands down. And it was a magazine that I sent to James Reeves with TFB TV. And I'll never see it again. Oh, my boy Johnny Boy. Johnny Boy said, I've seen your work. Yeah, he has actually. He's seen my work in person. So, yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, so
Can I show you? Can I show you my Glock build?
Yeah, do it up, man.
This is my Glock. You've seen it. I'm going to show a couple pictures here.
Possibly.
Share it. Yeah, you've actually held it.
Oh, he said you're an artist, brother. Thank you, man. Love you, brother. DLD, this show is doing me no good on my gun building addiction. I know. It's hard. Oh, yeah.
But does he have a 50 cal addiction?
So hold on.
Oh, that's my wife coming home from her deployment. All right, here we go. This way. Little gold Reaper there, and on the top, you get the Reaper built in.
What slide is that?
That's it's custom made.
Is it custom made from a Glock slide?
Yes.
Is that your picture on the top there? Who is that? Who's the dude on the top? just ahead of the locking block.
Yeah, it's Reaper. Yeah. I basically like MPK designs. I sent them a Glock slide and I said, do whatever you need to do.
Dude, have you guys seen that slide that P.D. Ralph has? It's like a Glock 34, like a battle worn NPX or MP3, battle worn MP3. Dude, it is so fire. It's all factory, so like I love it. But yeah, that's dope, dude. I got a 17 that's a factory 17 with a very similar like grip reduction, double undercut. The work done on the grip is so thin and narrow that in the right light, if you're looking at it, you can actually see the magazine release spring through the front of one of the stippling marks.
Yeah, the guy that did the stippling, he did the undercuts, did smoothed everything all out, did everything, flare the magwell down at the bottom, and then I replaced all the parts with titanium parts, just because.
Oh, nice.
And it has a blacklist barrel.
Nice.
And it has an Overwatch precision trigger.
Hell yeah. Dude, Blacklist is dope. I got their pins, their chameleon pins, the PVD chameleon pins. Those are the pins that are in my Unicorn 34, the one with the chameleon barrel and all that shit. Actually, I'll show you guys that too.
Hey, did you post the IG live from last night?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
You guys were up late.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're a great deal.
I was like searching the web and I came through and I saw you at like 2 a.m. I was like, what the hell? You guys are still up? Like, only I'm supposed to be up.
Right. So UAV Heroes asking more about the 50 cal. So that is a 29-inch single shot bolt action safety harbor firearms 50 cal.
Hold that thought before you continue, because I want you to be able to focus on that. Hold on. GD, I'll answer your question in a second, Toy Town. This is the one that I was referencing. This is the chameleon with the blue, purple, pink, rose gold. It's crazy bananas.
If you don't quite look at it right, it looks like a pencil with an eraser, not a barrel.
It does. Invader Zip ruined that for me. I will never ever be able to not see a number 2 pencil when I see that shit. But like you can see the back plate. It's all titanium, and
but you didn't do like a Magwell flare, or it's such a budget build. I can't believe it. It's so plain Jane.
I know. Somebody said at least commit to
a floor plate. Yeah, a chameleon floor plate. Jeez.
Did you just send me a picture of Cole Hans?
Yeah, it's a picture of my Pharrells. The bottom of my Pharrells.
What are for the shoes?
Yeah.
What do they do?
They're just you know that Pharrell, the singer. He has his own shoes.
Oh, like Pharrell from the Neptunes?
Yeah, Pharrell.
Dirt just said that.
Yeah, the Neptune. Yeah.
I
didn't know.
Man Against the Masses just.
I don't know. I was just trying to be a smart ass by just sending you random pictures.
I was like, can you hide a gun? Can you PWEDC? Can you? My bad. I will answer your question. Let me get back there. So, Rich, you were describing the fitty.
So, Man Against the Masses messaged me. So this is where my phone number showed up. He replaced it with 867-5309.
Oh my God, dude. Well, now that we know that your phone number showed up, that's great. I'm a bad friend. I'm ending the stream and I quit. Just kidding.
Right. So, starting from scratch, can I touch just the barrel thingy or no?
I wouldn't. Only because that technically.
Well, in 90 days, it may not be because they say all the other.
Days, JSD Supply may be able to sell stuff again. In 90 days, we all may be in the streets in Hawaiian shirts.
But next week, I'm doing a thing with Military Arms Channel to try to raise money for the JSD legal fund.
Yes, bro. See, this is what we need, man. I let me address something really quickly. And you guys know how much I love Jordan, how much I love Bob, how much like everybody, like Bailey, Colt, like everybody at JSD, Aaron, like. They are such great people, and they are all about the signal. They're all about the cause. They're all about the fight, and they're all about this kind of fight. So we don't need other kinds of fights, okay? And I think one of the things that we're running into here is that people are looking at they're looking at JSD.
Good night, Coop.
99 Coop. They're looking at JST Supply, and they're like, look, I want to help. I'm all about the cause. I'm all about the fight. I'm all about the signal. But I'm not going to give money to them because they're a company. They probably have mad money. They probably have mad lawyers. They probably have mad, like...
People have said that communists.
Yeah, they're fucking not about freedom.
They're like commies.
You got to understand that
they're commies.
This is a dude, okay? This is
with a pussy.
A dude.
Oh, hang on. The guy that's saying it. I thought I was saying the guy who was saying that.
Let's consider changing people's minds instead of insulting them. I'm bringing this up because, like, look, I get it. Like, they are a company, but like, this isn't like fucking Walmart, right? Like, this is a dude that employs 11 dudes. 12 dudes. This isn't a massive organization that has like the moment that they got the letter, they had a boardroom with, a team of lawyers in it. This is a dude that hired 11 dudes. So please consider at least purchasing a shirt because they're already almost out of shirts.
Ooh, I see I got a delivery coming and I hope it's my shirt.
Yeah, I didn't know you could use a discount code on the shirt.
I didn't use a discount code on the shirt. Why would you use a discount code on the shirt? You should be giving them more money. I want a code that says, here's $100 extra for that shirt. That's what I want.
So
I actually did that.
Just to throw this out there, I actually clicked off of free shipping and clicked the $9.99 shipping.
All right, all right, all right, all right. That's good. That's good
Oh,
because
yeah,
But
I paid for the shipping.
I did
I
not use a discount code to
I
buy
give
this
Send
product.
Go them $100.
What's that?
I sent them $100. Give Send Go
Nice, man. Thank you.
from my wife's account.
oh, I mean the Gibson Go is still back up. They were changing
The Stripe
payment,
account.
the
Stripe.
Stripe accounts, and there was not when the old one turned off, the new one was supposed to kick on, but there was a delay for some reason, a technical difficulty. It wasn't anything like malicious or
Yeah, it was just
it was technical
clerical
issues.
kind of. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, and just so you guys know, Gibson Go doesn't like wait until the fund is done to release
No.
the funds.
Every night.
Yeah, literally every day they pay out to the person using a Stripe account. So if you don't have a Stripe account set up, it does what happened before, where it freezes it and says you can't contribute until it's fixed.
So Give Send Go's $87.45 right now.
$87.45. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I'm so grateful for the people that have given, but I thought we would be so much further along. And
yeah, well,
and guys, like, I'm not saying, like, I know like some people mention this. I just want to get this out there. Like, you know, the people that can't give or like please don't feel bad about it at all. Like when I'm saying,
right,
I wish we were
that's what I was
along,
going to
like,
say. Thanks.
Yeah. Don't feel bad. If you can't give that's totally understandable. Everyone has different situations. Everyone has different places where they are. But what you can do is share the link, and that is free. You can pump the link like it's a stock or a cryptocurrency, and you're trying to do the pump and dump, but you want to pump it up without the dump.
Yeah.
So
John, address this comment from Evil SD. Oh my God, Black Scout Survival.
okay, yeah,
live. Sorry.
White Scout Survival may make it appear. Okay.
Can we bring him up in a window and heckle him?
No, right now everything is shut down. They put the website back up to sell T-shirts, but everything is zeroed out, so you can't buy anything.
ADXR920 said Stripe sucks. They need to move over to parallel economies.
Well,
that's Dan Bongino's thing that he's pimping.
The issue with it is you got to talk to Gibson Go about that.
Yeah, I mean, I will say for a firearm company, they have had zero like problems, zero interception. Like when we moved, when CRS Firearms moved over to Gibson Go, there were zero problems. He literally had to create I don't want to go into all that detail.
And I may be visiting CRS next Saturday, not this Saturday.
Nice. Oh yeah.
You got to wear your hat sideways.
So let's say this. I would like to go through a somewhat of an exercise, if you could.
The lightning round.
I think the
redneck lightning round.
Oh my God! Did you see that?
Yeah, dude, I designed it with him prior to the show.
When I see Rich go, let me ask you some questions in a lightning round. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah. Real quick, Evil SD. So I spoke to Bob today, and you know, one of the questions that was asked during court was, you know, if they had not sent the letter, then so the ATF had said basically the question was like, suppose of like, if you had not sent the cease and desist, we still would be considering your items firearms, so you still wouldn't be able to sell it. So even if the cease and desist didn't exist in the beginning, you still would be breaking the law because we still consider them firearm. It's such like mind fuckery. So they were like, okay, well, what if we were to just sell parts? And they were like, that still could potentially be like they can't even sell lower parts kits.
Well, when they were asked, what parts can we sell? what can we sell? And they're like, can we sell a spring? That literally, can we sell a spring? Well, we're not subject matter experts, so we can't really tell you what you can.
Would
Now you're not
the FDA be the organization to contact?
You said FMBA.
Maybe Department of Transportation.
Dude, all I know is fuck the gay TF, man. I cannot believe.
I didn't get to talk about.
I promise we'll go right back to it, and then
we'll go back to that in a second. But you know what? Fuck the ATF. Fuck every agent there. Besides the one that gives me information, keep on giving me information. You're cool.
And other people that give John information.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They,
Rich, stop. Stop. I told Rich something that earlier, and now he's going to try to. He's dying. He's texting me. Can I say anything yet? Can I say anything yet? I'm like, no.
Is whatever. Never mind.
I just want to make sure. I just want to, like.
I want to pull a Flying Rich. And say something that we can't say something about. Okay, so Flying Rich, please, the floor belongs to you. This is now your show. Talk about your fitness.
So you know how you talk about a 2-stamp firearm? I have a 2 serial.
Let's move along. I'm just
okay. Kidding. I have a 2 serial.
Hey, Rich, you know what?
Okay, all right. We'll stop. We're just being dicks. Sorry.
Bro, I'm gonna go grab a drink while Rich is talking about his
big black
here.
29-inch 50 cal. So
Rich. Poor Rich.
So this is a Safety Harbor 29-inch single shot bolt action 50 cal, and it's designed to go on an AR-15 upper. I do have an AR-15 lower specifically designed for this.
On an AR-15 upper. Just want to point that out.
Oh yeah, AR-15 lower. That's correct. So I do have the Safety Harbor AR-15 lower design. So it's actually a 2 serial number firearm.
Man, that was really mean. I can't believe you did that.
Okay, hold on. Let me just to show y'all. Okay, sorry. We'll
throw me under the bus, man.
You know, oh, absolutely, dude. You remember that night that the light?
Oh my God! I thought he was going to die, man.
And then you were like, "Oh no, Dark said it." It's like, no. Oh, God. Okay, sorry.
You were sitting next to me too, and you're like, "Roll the intro."
We're all in Crumb's basement hitting the button.
If there were no other sounds going on, you would have had 3 dudes. Like if there were no talking going on, you would have had 3 dudes sitting next to each other, and all you would have heard is
Yeah, but then other people started sending me texts to say, "Roll the intro, drop it."
I know, it was crazy. All right, sorry. So it's a 2 4473 firearm.
Correct. So I'll probably also do the printed lower for it. So
who's that designed by again?
Oh God, what's his name? Why am I blanking? It's 3D.
It's not legs.
It's 3D Arms.
Yes.
I'm like, I got to go back through my chats because it's like he reached out to me. 3D Arms, and like the guy's always smiling. He's always so happy, and I hate those people.
Oh.
You know, him and the Mexican dude. They're always smiling and happy.
Look at the comment on the screen.
Yay.
Oh, hey, 3D Arms. Hey.
Oh, it's 3D Arms. There he is. Yeah. I hate you because you're always happy and smiling like that Mexican dude.
Dude, I actually am.
I'm jealous what it is.
That's really buying a Hawaiian shirt just because of how beautiful he looks in his.
I want the JSD Hawaiian shirt.
Oh, come on.
I saw that. Come Out in PLA was wearing one. I was super jealous.
Yeah, I was like,
if anybody is out there listening, I'm a double XL. Okay, 2XL.
Large. I'm a large.
For like a boog Hawaiian shirt, like with like grenades and like
Yeah,
ARs or like something cool that's like subtle, right? Like
tactical
maybe like a
pineapples.
pineapple tree or like a tree with like grenades hanging from it, or like something like boog appropriate. Sorry, go ahead. Back to you, Rich.
Yeah, and so it's a 50 cal, 29-inch bolt action upper single shot, just like the one 3D arm got from somebody else, but he's got a 32, I believe. Which I don't
Yeah.
think Walter does a 32.
Yeah.
Hey, shooting gallery in England was just out there. Look, it's
Oh, is that the triplets?
yes.
Wow. That's so
The
incredible.
sonogram? I had lunch with, actually Skylar and I had lunch with him and Beth like 2-3 weeks ago.
For lunch for 5.
Yes. You got the right background now, Crump?
Pablo.
Do you want to see my Christian Hosoi bowl board with the 169 independent trucks and some?
I do not want to see your balls.
I said bowl board. I got
Dude.
a Christian Hosoi.
Dude, I wrote a neighborhood. I wrote an independent. You know what? I wrote a birdhouse, man.
What?
Birdhouse.
Dude, you're not a skater?
Roadhouse.
Birdhouse. Birdhouse. I had what is it? Spitfire wheels and trucks.
No, not familiar.
Dude, 70 millimeter Kryptonics. That's where it's at.
Bro, what's up
Spitfire,
with Instagram, man? I hit 1,000 followers, right? And then I went on stream and I was like, guys, I hit 1,000 followers, and then I got a bunch of other follows, and I'm like, approve. And then I go today and I'm like, refresh. I'm like, I wonder where I'm at. And it's like, you're at 993 followers. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what did I do? I literally like put out like one stream, which honestly I thought was pretty good.
Oh man, Martin Kaminsky's adding years on me.
Damn, Rich, give up on skateboarding. You are 70.
Yeah, my glass bones will just shatter.
Your glass bones. I've seen Rich do more crazy shit than fucking my 21-year-old nephew.
Yeah. Like when I was talking to Hank Strange one time, and he's like, "You know, Rich is crazy, right?" I said, "Yeah, I know he's crazy." Haha. And he was like, "No. He's literally insane. He's literally crazy."
Yeah, but
People
not
think
too crazy to do a 4473 and legally purchase a firearm.
Yeah, Hank Stranger was like, people think I'm joking when I say Rich is crazy, but no, I'm serious. He's crazy.
Yeah, good kind of crazy. I mean, bad kind of crazy if you're on the wrong side of him. Detective John Kimball says, Rich looks like the "Hello, fellow kids" meme.
Oh, jeez, all right, hold on.
There you go. That looks much more.
No. You know what the "Hello, fellow kids" is, Steve Buscemi?
Yeah.
All right, I'm making sure.
Buscemi.
The guy with the eyes that go in like.
Yeah.
He used to be a firefighter in New York.
Really?
Yeah, he was a firefighter.
Why, do you know him also, or does your sister know him?
No, I don't know.
If Crump doesn't know whoever it is, Crump's sister knows them.
Well, you know what, guys?
Sister knows more than I do.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm getting. Okay, yeah. So we forgot to do the weather segment.
The weather segment?
Dirt, can you go ahead and go ahead and give him a weather segment?
Thanks, sir. Yeah, this is Dirt McGirt here with a new segment we're going to call DLD TV on your side. Now, some people have been, interested in foraging for food, but I can assure you that there's one type of forage that you should never, ever forage, and it grows right next door in cow pastures. Never.
Thank you, Dirt. Thank you, Dirt. I appreciate your contribution.
I just want to let you know it's a wonderful 76 degrees here in Jupiter, Florida. Sunrise tomorrow will be at 6:28 a.m. and sunset at 8:07 p.m. UV index is going to be low with 2 mile an hour mile/per-hour wind, and 81% humidity. A chance of afternoon showers. Pollen is low at moderate settings, and you're going to have difficulty driving and running. I don't know what that means.
You know what? You know what I love. Let's talk about this.
Hold on, you're gonna have difficulty driving and running.
I don't know. It's a driving difficulty and like.
You ever see the black weatherman on Family Guy?
Yeah. It's raining.
It's raining.
It's hot. Sorry for that. I gotta go blast my 940 SC G26.
I gotta.
That shit, bro.
So P38 Wilbur has a comment. All pilots have a pilot voice. We have, John. You may not know this. This is going to be critically important in your flight training.
Yes.
Every pilot, when they put a headset on, they're behind the controls and click that button. We all talk in a West Virginia accent, and that's because Chuck Yeager's from West Virginia.
Most people don't know who Chuck Yeager is.
Chuck Yeager almost ran me over with a golf cart one day.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. My buddy grabs me and throws me over. I'm like, what the heck? And this golf cart goes whizzing by.
Like he has the need for speed.
the Chuck Yeager that broke the sonic sound speed barrier, whatever.
Sonic sound speed barrier.
Sonic something speed barrier.
Supersonic.
Because he was, and he shouldn't have, because he was drinking and riding horses and broke a rib the day before. The night before.
He did that thing that went fast and like the controls were shaking.
And Bob Hoover should have been, and Bob Hoover, what a gentleman. Bob Hoover, like, I'm glad I got to like meet him and talk with him. He actually signed my log.
I'm just kidding.
Bob Hoover should have been the guy flying the X-1 that day, breaking the speed of sound.
Hoover was the body remover. You know where that's from?
Hoover.
I thought it was
a body remover.
Kindergarten Cop.
Oh.
No, it's from a song.
It's from Osama?
No, it's from a song. What group had the lyric, Hoover was a body remover?
The Tubes and Talk to You Later. Their album would Talk to You Later.
No.
I have no idea.
The bullet in the head.
Oh, Rage? Is it Rage?
Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Hoover.
I think they actually, this is your pilot Dark speaking. I think they rally around the family with the
pocket full of shells. They rally around the family with a pocket full of shells.
Now you do what they told you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be departing Orlando on time. We're cruised to taxi to the active runway. We'll be cruising at 35,000 feet. We'll be hitting some turbulence midway through our flight.
Oh my God.
Local time.
We have a new sponsor
in Detroit.
Mentos.
We have a new sponsor,
The Fresh Maker, man.
We are now sponsored by Mentos, the Fresh Maker.
We have 2 new sponsors coming on board next week that we'll be announcing.
Nice.
I'll be announcing. Well, actually, it's on the John Crump News channel, but
is it Safety Harbor 50 cals?
No. But if you want to make that deal, man, you can keep the money.
Okay.
Oh my God. This type of shit, I don't trust Luminous. DLD After Dark, please play the video on the meme. We have a Make a Meme Foundation section in Discord for the live, and do it without watching first. I promise, no gore. Jesus. Okay. All right. Just for you, motherfucker.
Oh, before you do that, it's been a pleasure being on all the episodes of DLD After Dark that I could be on. I just wish that the channel would have lasted a little bit longer, but all good things must come to an end. All right, go ahead and play
it. Yep. Actually, something I've been wanting to do for a really long time. He said, "Do it, or you are a Fed."
What? Something you've been wanting to do for a really long time?
Yeah,
2 chicks at the same time.
Something I've been wanting to do for a really long time that I've never really had the opportunity to. I mean, you guys know
2 chicks at the same time.
Oh no, I've done that.
2 girls, 1 cup.
A lot. I've not done that. The whole poop thing makes me queasy. But if it was done,
get in there,
Don't
man.
go to Japan.
if it was done with semen, I could handle that. I could handle if it was done with semen in the cup, like a full cup of semen.
Type in 4chan cum jar.
No. Don't look up My Little Pony jar. Don't look up any of that stuff. Dude, Petey Ralph made the mistake of looking at My Little Pony jar on a live episode. He was like, bro, this looks like iced tea is and like his face was like oh dude. Oh, squatty potty. Okay. It just got dark. Yes, it did. So one thing I've been wanting to do for a long time is, I have Crump on the show all the time, and you guys know that like Crump is like a wealth of knowledge and information, and he has like a remarkable story. But I've never really been able to like interview you, right? Like I'm known to like interview people, so I figured let's just go ahead and remove Rich and. Are you? So it's going to be a dark stream tonight, guys. We're going to go ahead and talk about. We're not going to talk about that. All right, bringing everyone back on here. So let's go ahead and pull this Discord thing up and see how long my channel lasts. Hold, please. Oh, how am I supposed to remember my login? Come on. How do you expect me to remember my login? The darkest Mavis at gmail.com. Password 123.
4, 5, 6.
I'm just kidding. The darkest Mavis at gmail.com. Yeah, what the fuck? Welcome back. I am human. Bro, Waka Flocka, what's going on? I gotta reset my password now, bro. What? Okay, hold on. This shit ain't working. Crump literally left. Like, I have no fucking idea where he went. What an asshole.
He said he was going for a drink of water.
Ah, shit. Hold on. Gotta get my camera back.
Bro, I have no fucking idea what email my shit is under. Man, come on. It's supposed to be. Isn't it supposed to be?
Have BV Luminous just text it to you or send it to you on like IG.
No, it's gonna be too much, too big. Too much, too big.
Too big. I mean, are we talking 50 cal too big?
No. Okay, bro, come on. Like, we're. Okay, and everyone's gonna leave while I do it. Hold on, I'm gonna have to do.
So is 3D Arms in the chat still? Did 3D Arms print his stock out of PLA or nylon?
Okay, I'm in. Ricky Bobby, I'm in. Okay, I'm in. All right.
He says, yep. You got to realize there's lag here, man.
Make a meme foundation.
eSun PLA Plus. Thank you.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
We noticed.
Yeah.
All right, so hold on. So am I? He said watch the most recent one. Is it the honk one? Okay, so hold on. Let me. Mike Honcho, what's up, brother? Good to see
Mike
you.
Honcho? Oh boy.
My man, 100 grand.
He's supercharging his car.
3
GMC 671 on that thing.
Mike Concho, we love you. Okay, let me go back to. Oh my God!
I was just saying that I was going to be hanging out with you guys like on Saturday, a week from Saturday.
Okay, I don't know
I'm
which
back.
one he wants me to play, but if I can't watch it first, how do I know?
Hey, anybody else want to hang out with me and Mike Concho next Saturday?
Yes, but I'm not going to be out there. Otherwise, I would freaking love to. Mike Concho, we miss you. We love you. We hope you're doing well. And
how fucked up would that be if I showed up with a carload of people at his house next
that would
Saturday?
be hilarious. And live streaming, like as you roll up, like I was standing out of the sunroof, like
Hey!
Okay, so BB
No, knowing
Williams,
Richie
please
would just
tell me
leave with a bunch of people.
the very last one shared by something original. Okay, all right, hang on for 1 second. We're about to. Oh God. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, hold on. Stop.
So, John, it was the data store naming that was an issue.
What's that?
It was the data store naming, using a numeric name for the data store versus an alphanumeric.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was the issue, but it's now confirmed.
Oh, okay.
Okay, hold on. It's not letting me get. Come on.
No one out there knows what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, there's like 3 people.
3 people, yeah. Rich was having an issue with a Python script calling out the Ansible because you were trying.
Well,
to
it was an Ansible script calling Python.
Okay, other way around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, dude, I can't find. I lost the stream. Like I do not have the stream right now. Like I'm looking at my computer, and because I was full screen, I can't find. Oh my God!
Are you on a Mac or a PC?
Hello.
I'm on Mac.
On a Mac?
Reopen, close tab.
Yeah. All right. So which key combination
better?
is it? It's the F3. So you got to do the command F3, I believe, and that'll show you where the screen went.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's see. Is it F3? Yeah. If you just hit the F3, it'll show you all the screens and all your desktops.
Oh, thank you. Okay, escape. Although I do want to escape, I'm going to go ahead and play this. All right, bro, you better not be the line, bro. You better not be the line. Okay, so we about to do this. Can you judge who is the better person? Hold on. Who's the better person out of these 3? He was friends with corrupt politicians, consultants who had 2 wrongs, was a changemaker. He was kicked out of his office twice, usually self-promoted, usually for his community. He was a decorated war hero, a vegetarian.
Hitler! That was Hitler right there.
Oh my God.
That's Hitler.
I think Ron Reagan was one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, Winston
Wow.
Churchill.
This is all interesting stuff, guys. Thanks.
He also liked to shit on his niece, and that's.
We're also going to go ahead and sign off for the night. Thanks, guys, so much. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. He said there's no blood or guns. Oh man, I mean, you cannot refute the truth. That's true.
No, is Mike Honcho closing a deal on a GMC 671?
Mike, if we get a broken one, I could use for mock. It would be pretty awesome. Oh man, this.
Why doesn't Matt just come on?
Dude, I was gonna say I would love to send you a link, but
no.
Crumpy says no.
That's maybe a little bit of a liability.
Yes.
We won't talk about anything.
It's Biden's dad. Yeah, we'll just sit here in silence amongst each other and just admire each other's facial features.
All right, now what were you saying before I went? I had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, so
Instead, you're getting a drink of water.
I was
There was.
saying that even though I have you on all the time, like Crump is like, he's like something original. What's that, man? And just so you guys know, like it doesn't show me as the creator, it doesn't show me the live chat. It shows me top chat. So a lot of people are like, Dark, you don't even pay attention to me. You don't even listen.
Oh, I have that. Seriously, I'll send in a message. I'm like, oh, that's a funny one. Dark will read that. And it's like, what the hell?
Yeah, and I don't mean to do this. Like I just saw a spell correction that something original posted, but nothing prior to that. It's weird shit. That may be a bad example, but
Crump, I thought it was thundering here. You're playing with your microphone.
Yes. This is a Samsung. This is a really cool mic. It's a USB and also a XLR. It's a combination. It's both. It's like a souped up pod mic, but a little bit better.
Jetson, thank you for the super chat, my brother. 199 super chat. Only you can prevent tyrannical corruption.
If you have one of these.
By the business end of a checkbook. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. So what I was saying is that like I always.
Crump, you got a 50 cal, right?
No.
I always
no, you had a 50 cal, right?
I had a 338 Lupua.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, Dark.
Someday, Dark will actually crack a blue Kim light for 50 plus live viewers. So I used to, when we got to 50, which usually would happen like an hour or two in, when we got to 50 viewers, I would literally crack the blue Kim light and like wear it around my neck and like hold it and like go on like rants and be like, yada, 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 yada. They control the banks.
PWEDC it.
What's that?
PWEDC it?
Yeah, I would like be like, hold on, guys. And then like you would see like blue like blowing from my mouth and stuff. No, but I stopped doing that.
We all know the chemical isn't blue. It's just the outer shell of the chem light.
Dang, hitting with the super chats again. Second super chat from Justin. Thank you, brother. I can't own a 50 here, unfortunately. Dang it.
But you can own what, the 466 Shytac? What is it?
Yeah, you can. There are other things that you can own that are similar.
All right. So what were you saying, Dark?
Would you allow me to finish?
Yes.
Would you allow me to finish all over her back?
I did that too. Oh, like my friend. Okay, never mind. I can tell the story.
Oh my god. Okay, no, I was okay. So knowing that Iraq veteran 88 is out there watching this and he's wondering if he's going to choose to get on my show or not, I just lost all hope.
Hold on, let me just text him, make sure he's watching.
Yeah, no, let him find that out on his own. Hopefully he just watches the intro and he's like, oh, this seems pretty legit. And then, Eric, if you're out there, you're fucking awesome. You inspire me and stuff. Okay, moving along. So what
do you know what he was concerned about?
All right, just let Dark finish. He's been trying to finish for like 20 minutes.
That sucks when people interrupt you like that.
Over $10 around on the 416 Barrett. Yeah, that's no shit. The 460 shot tech is where it's at though. You finished that line like Boston Dark. Yeah. So what I was saying is I always have Crump on the channel, and Crump is like a wealth of knowledge. He's awesome. He's got an incredible story, and I'm known for my interviews. Like a lot of people know me for like when I have guests on, I interview them, and like usually at least once a week we'll have just like a stream just like this, like where we're just talking about shit and whatever. At least 2 guests a week, and one stream was just kind of like a dark stream. And I was saying, let's go ahead and just take the time now that it's just us, and we'll do an interview.
Okay.
So, how'd you get so engaged in the 2A community?
Whenever I do something to the full extent.
Sorry about that.
I wasn't always into the 2A community. I was into the 2A community, but I'm more of a constitutionalist. I'm into all rights, whether it's First Amendment, Second Amendment, Third, Fourth, Fifth. 6th, 7th, 8th,
10,
whatever.
yeah.
But I feel that the Second Amendment is the most at danger of any of them. And if the Second Amendment goes, then they can take away any other amendments, because the Second Amendment is the only amendment that they can't take away. You have to give it away.
Yeah.
But if they get that, then they can take away your other rights. And the Second Amendment is a restriction on the government. Weird.
Holy, 3 devices.
The Second Amendment is a restriction on government. I am more about the right to bear arms.
How do you mean a restriction on the government? Whatever do you mean?
The Bill of Rights, at least, is a document of negative liberties. When I say that, people are like, "What do you mean negative liberties?" Well, the Constitution and the Bill of Rights specifically does not grant us any rights. The Constitution enumerates the rights that we already have by God, nature, whatever you want to say.
Universe.
Those are the rights that we already have. And when I say it's a document of negative liberty, it's telling the government, hey, look, these are natural rights. You cannot mess with this. So basically, it's taken away liberty from the government to protect the liberty that we have naturally.
So you're saying, for an example, that so us 3 gentlemen here, the 54 people in chat, and the 75,000 people that will see this stream, the 75 people that will see this stream, they all have rights that were given to them by God, their creator, their God, the universe, the whatever, right?
Whatever they want, whatever they believe.
Yeah, whatever their belief system is. By being
natural
born,
rights.
they were given these rights by being born, and that the Constitution is a restriction on government's ability to encroach on those rights.
Correct.
So they're natural rights.
Yeah, the Bill of Rights specifically.
So what was interesting is at the Constitutional Convention, they realized that they left something like the Bill of Rights out and agreed that they would pass the Constitution, and in Congress they would work out a Bill of Rights. And the Bill of Rights are basically all people's rights. It's always, and that's why the Second Amendment is like, they're like, well, it's a militia, and it's like, well, your First Amendment right, which covers 5 things, is all about the person. All the first 10 are all about the individual. They're not about a militia. They're not about fill in the blank. They're about me.
Let me stop for a second. Just before you respond, I want you guys to understand something. We were carrying about 65 people in this stream, okay? The moment we started talking about people's natural rights, we went down from 65 viewers to 53 viewers, because people think, they believe, they fully understand their natural rights and the restrictions on government, and it is false. So those 8 people that left, I'm sorry that you left, because this is an opportunity for you to either learn or reaffirm what you already know. And if you're giving up on learning, if you are not a student of life, then you should reevaluate your perception and your mindset. Sorry, Crump, go ahead.
No, I think everyone should read. John Locke, for example, is a great political philosopher that everyone should read. A brilliant guy. Like, a lot of our country is based on the ideas of Locke.
Based.
Yeah. So a lot of our ideas are based on like life, liberty, and property is one, because originally it wasn't the pursuit of happiness; it was property. John Locke is like Thomas Paine, all those guys. That's what everyone should read. Also, you should read the Federalist Papers. The Federalist Papers are
and the Anti-Federalist Papers.
And the Anti-Federalist Papers. Yeah. Yes, you should read both, because those are a wealth of knowledge, and those are the guys that founded the Constitution.
Well, they give you context about the debates and conversations that were going on at the time. Yes. So when you read a well-regulated militia being necessary to a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed, you understand well regulated does not mean lots of regulations.
Yeah, well, people take the meaning of regulated now and apply it to 1787.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where it meant a totally different thing. Language changes over time, and you have to look at it for the context of what it meant. Also, okay. Also, people say, weapons. They didn't want weapons of war. They didn't want weapons of war. Well, guess what?
Guess what
The
a musket
musket,
was?
musket back then was weapons of war.
Yeah.
They absolutely wanted weapons of war, and this whole weapons of war thing is something new. Cannons. Yeah.
Gatling
guns,
There are actually letters to George Washington of a privateer asking about, can I have cannons on my ship? And he said, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's like this, right? There was a shotgun that was like really, really short. That was that it went to court, and they ruled that it was not legal because it was not a weapon of war.
Hold on, say that again.
There was a case where there was a shotgun. It was really short. I'm trying to think
what year was this, John?
Early 1900s. A weapon of war. I'll get you the case. I'm blanking on the case.
Oh my God. Are you serious? Dude. Okay. 2EDU just hit me up. Get this. And I'm so sorry to interrupt, but so I sent an envelope. Okay. In the envelope, I folded up a piece of paper and I put 2 patches in there for him. And I wrote like a whole like happy birthday thing. And he just got it. And he said they held it and said that even though it's an envelope, it is classified as a package, and that $3.40 was due.
Oh, because you sent a patch?
Yeah.
Yeah. They started doing that now.
I send them like that all the time.
Yeah, they changed it now. Like I got a bunch back.
I sent 2ADU a card. Did he just message you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I sent him a Christmas card. Oh, I got a message here. Oh, it's not from him.
But did you send a patch in it?
Yeah.
In the Christmas card?
Yes.
And they didn't mess with you?
I don't know. Well, I'm going to ask them. So far, they haven't.
It depends. Sometimes they will. Sometimes they won't.
Dude, I sent them out. I've sent out a bunch of them recently, just like that. I had no issues. Or at least the people didn't tell me that, but that's messed up, man. I think if the mailman just delivers it, that's one thing. If it's going to the P.O. box where they know the person is coming back to the post office, then maybe they hit people like that. Justin Carlson is seeing the regulators. Okay, so let's go back to kind of how you grew up. Like, tell me where and how you grew up and a little bit about your upbringing.
Do you U.S. versus Miller? There you go. Do you want me to tell you?
John grew up a poor black kid.
The U.S. versus Miller was the short-barreled shotgun case, pre-1934, right?
Yeah. Do you want me to tell you where I grew up, because that might give a little bit of information of?
Yeah. So I didn't live in that area at that point. So,
okay.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. I grew up in Sterling, Virginia, right outside D.C., which is very, very close to where I live at now. It was a small town feel, even though it was only about 30 minutes outside D.C. I grew up there. It's been always, I was always a suburbanite, I guess you can say. When I was 1 year old, I did live on a farm for like a year of my life, but after that, I grew up in a regular house.
Where in Sterling, like roughly, did you grow
up? Near, Forest Ridge.
Yeah.
Over there.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Sterling
when I was a kid, I actually got. Hold on, I thought it was pre the NFA, USV Miller.
No.
Oh no, it was post the NFA because it was the whole military.
Yeah, SBS.
Yeah, in common use, like with the military thing. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
You're right. Too many choices. You're right. Too many choices loves to point out every opportunity that he. I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
No, but yeah, I grew up in Sterling Park. Do you remember those like right outside Fort Ridge? There was a church on a hill.
Yep.
I lived right next door to that.
Okay. Yeah. I am familiar with that area. And what schools did you? I'm just kidding. And you grew up in like a typical family, strict family.
No, my parents were divorced. I grew up with my mom got remarried, and she married a guy that worked for the CIA at the time. And he would disappear for a while. He worked for a strategic activities group or strategic activities division. I'm not sure what it was called then and what it's called now.
Sad.
Yeah. Those are like the spies. Those are like the people that like overthrow governments and shit. But we didn't know any of that until like after he died. We're still not sure exactly what he did for him, but yeah, he would. So growing up is kind of weird, you know.
Gotcha. So you didn't always have like a. Not to get all weird, I'm just curious. Did you have like a positive male figure in your life?
No.
Damn. And is that when you were recruited to the CIA?
What's that?
Is that when you were recruited to the CIA?
Yeah, they turned me into a killing machine.
Cyborg.
No, I didn't have I didn't have a strong male figure in my life or anything like that. I lost myself in books in libraries in the library and stuff like that, teaching myself some stuff like that.
That was actually my next question was like, what did you latch on to? Like
mathematics, physics.
Was there a person?
Strength theory, yeah. What's that?
Was there a person that you latched on to, like a friend, a neighbor, a teacher?
No, books.
Damn. So I'm sure you learned.
I lived a very isolated life when I was a kid.
Damn.
Yeah, so I read a bunch of books.
So mathematics and like what other kind of stuff?
Mathematics, history, probably where I kind of developed my own opinions on the Constitution. Political philosophy. I got into political philosophy, I guess, around second grade. When I like from like second grade to like seventh grade, John Locke was like, and still is kind of my favorite. He was kind of my favorite political philosopher. Then I started mixing in a little bit of Nietzsche and stuff like that, just to get like both sides and every side, you know. Like even though Nietzsche was not really political, but you know, I really like philosophy and I also like history. You know,
that is
post World War II history.
That is an exceptionally young age to read it like that level. He's like, okay. Now, were you into guns as a kid? Did you like them, fascinate over them, like in movies and shows, or like when did you kind of get into guns?
Dustin, I'm at my Delaware house. I got into guns about like a month ago. No.
When you get in, you dive all in.
Yeah. No. Okay. So I didn't grow up with guns, even though my mom did shoot someone when I was a kid. But
and we should definitely hit on that story as well.
Yeah. But no, I didn't really get into guns until after I bought a gun, and they're like, yeah, you know what? I really like this. I'm gonna go buy some gun stores. So when I got a gun store, then I got a second gun store.
Hold on, what?
You went from owning one gun to a gun store?
Yeah.
But when did you fall in love, like as a as a child? When did you like? Was it very young that you started like?
Oh,
So kind of like
I
when I
always
was.
like guns. I mean, I like guns because I like what it symbolizes. To me, the firearm symbolizes liberty. It symbolizes justice. It symbolizes me to have the abilities to take the chains of servitude and rip them off if I have to.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome. Techno Man, what's up? JC9 says Crump is definitely a sleeper cell.
I'm not a sleeper cell.
Yeah, no, unless Blender. He takes off his headphones and walks away.
No, just don't talk about Catcher in the Rye.
Don't talk about what?
Catcher in the Rye.
Catcher in the Rye.
Catcher in the Rye. Liquor in the front. I'm just kidding. So okay, and what was next for you when you let's go through like high school? Were you still kind of nerding out? Were you?
Yeah, I mean, I was in high school. I was on the It's Academic team.
Really?
Yeah. So I was on TV doing that little knowledgeable type thing. If you don't know, It's Academic. What?
Were you at that high school that had? There was one that had like a beautiful view, like over a park.
Yes, I went to that high schop.
Okay.
You might actually say there was a view of the park.
Yeah. I've seen that view. Like,
yeah, I
it's
know.
a beautiful park. It's that's awesome. Okay, and were you like bullied, picked on, or?
Smart kids, or I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like bullied or really picked on. I got in fights. I knew how to scrap, so I had no problem throwing down. So I would throw down when I had to.
So you got in trouble every now and then?
None, not really. The stuff I did bad in high school was like, for example, there was a virus called drip, which when you were typing, it was like back
I
Windows
remember
3.1. But when you're typing, the letters would start raining off. So I put that on all the school computers.
All of them?
Yeah. I flipped the screens
with a floppy disk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and stuff like that, and it was all networked. So the teacher was like, "I'm gonna." So they set up a trap. They were gonna trace what computer, and the computers they didn't really have IP addresses. They were like numbered. There's like number, and the teacher was in the class, and they come running in, and they're like, "Ha! We got your computer number." And they went and they're like, "It's computer 32," but no, can't remember exactly what it was. And then they realized that there was only 31 computers.
That's awesome.
So I did that. Never got caught doing any of that stuff. Made some extra money by changing some stuff around for people.
Corn Pop says Crump was made fun of for having too big of a penis.
Oh yeah.
I too was. I'm just kidding. Okay, and as you grew up, you graduated. You went to Harvard, and you went to field testing for the CIA, and couldn't get through qualifications. But aside from that, I'm totally joking.
I went to Mason and then University of Massachusetts later on.
Oh, I
did that online. The University of Massachusetts, they had an online program. It was like one of the first ones. So went to Mason, then University of Massachusetts. Almost went to law school, but never did.
Also, Rich, too, you're welcome to jump in if you're curious about anything too. So don't feel like you can't jump in. Now, when you started getting into like actually purchasing real firearms, like what was your first real firearm purchase?
I bought like a little Ruger handgun, and then I got some AKs, then a few ARs, then some more handguns, and then like I went from literally buying my first gun to owning a gun store within a month. Well, a little bit over a month. I applied for my FFL after a month.
Oh wow.
And then I went from having one handgun to having about 100 guns in like a year.
Hold on, which Ruger did you get?
Just a little SR-22.
Oh, okay.
I was just like, let me just go buy one from thinking. Then and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna buy a couple few more.
That was your
I think
first
I'm gonna buy
gun?
it. Yeah. I mean, I like guns and everything. I just didn't think, I was like,
Because the Ruger SR-22, that's only like 10 years old.
yeah.
So you've only been collecting for about 10 years?
I mean, I've been shooting for longer than that, but that's when that gun is like the gun that I would say I would like buy a gun, shoot it for a while, then sell it, buy another gun, shoot it for a while, then sell it. And then that's the gun. I don't know. Something about that gun just made me,
Fall in love.
fall in love with actual firearms instead of just.
So, Crumpy, you forgot about martial arts. You kind of skipped over all that.
Yeah. My Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or my MMA or my kickboxing or my Taekwondo and all that. Yeah, I did all that stuff.
All of it.
Yeah, I've been doing martial arts since I was like 4.
Are you still into martial arts at all?
No, I'm too banged up to hurt. I get like really bad headaches now because I've had so many concussions because I did it for like 30-some years, 36 years.
Well, so also
I did Krav Maga a little bit. I didn't really like Krav Maga.
So let me back up a little bit. Jetson says, can we talk about the former military flying background of Flying Rich? And then he said, Rich is lying. So I just want to say, when we said that he was like an armed Apache pilot and shit, we were totally fucking around. There's no soul and valor here. Being that is actually a felony, I do want to say that we were totally joking.
It's only a felony if you profit from it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's a good point. So
I probably made a penny on a YouTube stream.
Flying Rich. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, now I am fat. I had to take medicine. I used to be like I went on a medicine called Lyrica, and it like plumps you up.
Oh, it's not called buffet, all you can eat.
No, it's not Lyrica. I went from Lyrica. I gained like 60 pounds in like a year when I started taking Lyrica.
So I can actually relate, and that's a serious thing that people don't take into consideration. So I also used to do Taekwondo and sports and shit like that, and I got up to a first-degree black belt in Taekwondo, and I was under 200 pounds for the majority of my life, and a lot of people don't know what Lyrica is. If you choose to go into you can, but
yeah, I mean, Lyrica changed my life. I used to get what's called cluster headaches.
Well, hold on. People also need to understand that you literally have had brain surgery and you have a computer installed inside your brain.
It's not a computer, man.
It's a fucking chip. Computer, man.
It's a little chip. Yes.
Like, I have Fritos?
And the warranty's out of it.
So talk about that a little bit.
Okay. Well, I was patient 0 for an experimental thing to help my cluster headaches. It's basically it would send like electrical waves into the nerves, what's called, you have the nerve that runs behind your eye here. And they connected it. It's a ganglion nerve. They would connect it to the ganglion nerve, and it would send little shocks up when my cluster headache started. So I was patient 0 for that, and it was an 11-hour surgery. It really, really sucked. And about a year later, my little charger broke, and the company that put in the thing, which I can get it still taken out because they have a deal with Inova hospitals, but the company that made the charger and the chip went out of business, so I can't get another charger.
You can't just put it next to a key, whatever charger, like wirelessly charge your cell phone. And just
that doesn't
probably
work.
I'm gonna guess that wouldn't work.
Why are you gonna put my head?
Barry McCalkiner from Tactical Shit Orlando popped in here. Shout out to Tactical Shit. I think there's a tacticalshit.com that our video was featured on when we had Dugan pop back in here for a bit. A couple times we had Dugan come back on a couple times, and and Undercover Fed Boys, hell yeah, and Tom's, yep, fuck yeah. Yeah, that's what's up, man. I appreciate you. Is it one day I actually looked on my analytics and I saw that like a fudge ton of views was coming from Tactical Shit. And I was like, what? And then that's when I saw. So if that is you, shout out to you. Appreciate you. Thank you. So it's not currently working?
No, it's not currently working.
Have you tried other things like Botox? I'm not being funny. Like
no, yeah. I do Botox and all that other good stuff.
Okay, is that why you have such a beautiful face?
No, they don't actually. They don't inject you in the. They don't inject you in your face.
Yeah, no, I'm joking. Now you know that. Shit. Oh my God, Evil ST said get a Olate magnet charger. Oh my God.
Yeah, oxygen therapy. I have psychedelic mushroom. But I have heard there were a lot of study going on for cluster headaches. But and I heard they do work. I just haven't been able to get in any of that studies. But oxygen therapy, I do for my cluster.
Well, if you ever want to like trip balls together, just let me know.
Well, no, they don't. Okay, the psychedelics that they do for cluster headaches isn't like it's like a microdose.
Microdosing, yeah. Okay, and so you have this computer in your brain that's not currently charged.
Not a computer.
And no, so you have a literal microchip.
Yeah, it's a little chip.
Yeah, and because you do get pretty severe headaches to the point where you just have to kind of shut yourself off and like stop for a bit, right?
John, are you Bluetooth or Wi-Fi?
No, cluster headaches are not. I get migraines too, but cluster headaches are terrible, man.
Yeah. Have you ever tried DMT?
I've not tried DMT.
So, being able to kind of relate with what you're saying, I used to, like I said, be under 200 pounds for most of my life. Was very active in sports. I could break, cinder bricks, racks of boards, like it, it was crazy. So I got up to my first degree black belt in Taekwondo. I actually did that in Hernando.
Yeah, HK Lee.
Yeah.
It's right next to where I had my first job at.
No shit, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were right next to the firehouse, man.
Yeah. Well, okay then. No. Oh no. Okay, that was before they moved. They moved to over near Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah. Yep. They did.
Gerchop, man, that's a real style there.
What's that?
The style. Gerchop.
Kyokushin?
Yeah. You know who did that?
Mm-mm.
GSP, man, George St. Pierre.
Oh, interesting. No, so I was saying I can relate to kind of what you're saying because, like, when I had this isn't about me, it's about you, but just kind of staying on the same vein here. I was in great shape. I was in good shape, and I wouldn't say like great or excellent shape, but I ended up, kind of falling into substance abuse, and later on, I was put on medications that, similar to Lyrica, it slows everything down. And one of the side effects is, pretty severe weight gain. And I'm up at like 250 something, 260 right now.
But you have to deal. There's a trade-off, right? Yeah. I could be because cluster headaches are fucking no joke, dude. I mean, I would rather have a migraine every day of my life than to have a cluster headache every like 2 months. That's how bad it is.
Really?
But yeah. But so it's a trade-off. It's like I had chronic cluster headaches, so it's like live in constant pain to the point where I was incapacitated several times a week or gain weight.
Yeah, I'll take that all day. I mean, I saw pictures of you when you were much thinner. And,
Yeah, you saw me when I was still fighting.
Yeah.
You saw pictures from back
If
then.
it means anything, I think you look much better now.
Okay.
Before when you were thinner, the head to body ratio just wasn't right.
I think
Is that like Al Sharpton?
Yeah, it's just like you were a Crumple Pop before there were Crumple Pops.
All right, well there you go.
I'm
Is that
joking.
why he has a room full of Crumple Pops? I mean,
Yeah,
Funko Pops.
So now I'm at 2:30 right now, dark. I've been getting fat since the surgery. Yeah, I hope you can get your butthole reattached, man. That's tough. Too much beer. Funny how people who can chop your arm off end up on drugs. Chop your arm off, end up on drugs. I don't think I get that. Very funny how people who can chop your arm off end up on drugs. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe he's talking about doctors or something. But okay. So then, what's next on Crumb's journey?
What's next on my journey?
No, I mean like at that point, after beyond that, beyond fighting and graduation of college.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. How about this? One thing that a lot of people don't know about, some people do, is I lived in Southeast Asia for a while.
That's right.
Yeah, I lived in the Philippines. I lived in Manila.
How long did you live there?
Alabang, actually, which is a part of Manila.
And how long did you live there?
A year.
And that's where you met your first little boy wife. I'm just
What?
kidding. And you actually went over there by yourself, or
Yeah, I was over there by myself.
so you were just doing it for work?
Work, yeah, I was working over there.
What like kind of work? Can you?
I was overseeing a group of engineers that did like Pacific Asia engineering type stuff. So
Tell us a Nam story.
never been to Vietnam. I wish I would have. Vietnam's supposed to be really cool. I know a lot of people that used to go to Thailand and Vietnam on the weekends. Because you just hop the plane. I never did that. I explored the Philippines. I loved the Philippines. Climbed a volcano over there, like an active volcano, which is kind of cool.
Oh, can you karate chop an arm off?
Oh,
I would guess no.
probably not.
How many people actually have done that? And who volunteers?
Well, here's the thing. There's one that says John Crump left with 5K and came back with 5K. Cheap living. It really was. I was getting paid U.S. wages, and my company I was working for, Verizon, covered all my expenses, all my food, my apartment rental, and everything. So I basically banked almost everything, and like I could do all these excursions because it was incredibly cheap.
And a lot of people don't know this. Around that time, you ended up working with my mom.
What?
You worked with my mom.
I worked with your mom?
Yeah. You don't know it, but you worked with my mom.
Really?
There is a building in Virginia that the catwalk is a half mile.
Yeah, but I mean, that's not a catwalk. It's called Main Street. It's a huge. You can drive 3 cars side by side down it.
Yeah, well, no. So I mean, like a catwalk is like an elevated thing that you can walk on, not like.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. With the Main Street, they had the catwalk. Yeah. What building?
I don't know which building, but I know that she was there through all the changes from UNet to MCI to Verizon.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there was the crash. You remember the crash?
Yes, I do, man. That was Bernie.
I heard
Bernie, not Bernie. Bernie Evers.
I heard that like that place was like the place to work. Back
Yeah,
in like
yeah,
the
back in the
years.
late '90s. I mean, it was freaking fantastic. It was like everyone wanted to work there. Only like the best of the best got to work there. Um, it was very very cool. Working there, it was a lot of fun. Like being young, they had parties like every weekend. Like they would rent out bars in DC. Um, or like just get a bus and they would want to go to a hockey game or a baseball game and they pay for everything, or go up to Baltimore, or this. And it was, yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was a wild time. I mean, they had like the refrigerators, they would stock with beer and everything else. It was like the Wild West back then. Rich can probably attest to back then.
Just in general amongst like
The tech
Tech
field back in the,
places.
yeah.
engineers.
It was
Yeah,
like,
they're
wow.
they're we used to drink heavily at lunch.
Yeah, people used to get blitzed at their desk, and the people would be like passed out drunk at their desk, but then they wake up and do work and pass back out.
Damn.
Was just the culture back then, man.
We seriously drank heavily at lunch.
Yeah, that was the culture back then, and the early internet days.
That's crazy. Now, did Al Gore actually invent the
I
internet?
worked with Al Gore. Him and I were writing the TCP/IP kernel code using the OSI model.
TCP/IP and OSI model. Rich.
I don't know why they always teach the OSI model, because it hasn't done anything.
I know.
Like,
Layer 3,
is that
layer
just
2, layer
some
1, layer 8.
jackwagon wrote a book with the OSI model and everybody else just copies it?
Yeah, Mr. O'Reilly did.
Yeah. Not Bill O'Reilly.
Oh, yeah,
No.
Barry, hit me up, man. I'd love to have you on the show. Come through. I think if you're the one that runs the tactical shit website, man, I appreciate what you do. And even if you're not, fuck yeah. If you're about the movement, if you're about the cause, the fight, and our natural rights, then fuck yeah. So,
Well, is he Mexican? Because if he's Mexican, he can come on.
people may think that that's derogatory, but we're actually talking about one of our friends who is actually from Mexico. So, don't be thinking. But yeah, Barry, you're welcome to come on. Hit me up. If one of my mods can drop my email in chat, I'd appreciate it. And yeah, let's set something up. So
after the Philippines, I went to New York, Manhattan. I lived in Manhattan for a year. And Tribeca. It was kind of interesting. But didn't pay for that either. That was expensive, but I didn't have to pay for it, thank God.
Yeah, that's the benefits of working with a company of that size, especially at that time frame. They didn't even count their fucking money, man.
Dude, like when they used to fly me first class back and forth to Asia.
Yeah,
which was insane. I mean, it was freaking great, man.
Yeah.
I never had a bed on a plane.
Yeah, that's crazy. Dude, I remember when I was leading a particular company, my owner was like, "Look, man, like you're the face, you're the like you can't have like your executive leadership team like booking your flights and shit for you. You can't be doing that." It's like, well, why? There's supporting staff, and I don't have time to look for a flight. Like, you don't want me looking for a flight, dude. Like, trust me. Like, it's not my strong suit. He's like, dude, you got to start doing it on your own. I was like, all right, fuck it. So I went, and what do you think I did? First class, fucking, like just going crazy on everything. And they're like, all right, we want somebody else to book his flights from now on. So it's funny. They actually put that in the P&L. But okay, so after that point, like, at what point did you become involved with like the GOA and other, I guess, gun right activist activities?
All right, so I just bought my second gun shop, and I was running that, and I had my consulting company on the side as well. And I wrote a letter to the editor at Amelin, and they ran it. So I was like, oh, I'm going to write another letter. So I wrote another letter to the editor, and they ran that.
Ran
And
it
then
as a
after
story?
what?
Ran it as a story?
No, they ran a letter to the editors, and then they said, oh, dude, like your stuff is good. You know,
Mm.
and I've had contacts, so I was like, well, I got this information. If I could write a story about, here's some documents that someone gave me that that they just handed out to me.
Mm.
Just to say, hey, you do whatever you want with this. So I wrote a story about that. Then Freddie, the chief editor in chief over there, offered to have me write. So I started writing about that, and then I met Jordan Stein, who's a great guy, and I kept on helping out GOA, and I kept on hooking them up with information, and hooking them up with companies and stuff like that.
Let people know who Jordan Stein is, though.
At the time, he was the director of communications for GOA. He has now transitioned into another role. He is a regional director of like the Southeast. So he's like the regional director of all the South. Like so he oversees all the Southeast states. And then I came on as the Virginia field director, and then I transitioned into doing IT consulting for them, and now I'm doing more of intel consulting for them,
Mhm.
and helping them shape policy and stuff like that with like Congress and stuff like that.
Nice.
And John doesn't know any congressmen or senators or anything.
I probably know at least all the Republicans.
He does not know all of them. Do you want to talk about your transition at all, and maybe some things that occurred between the two roles?
It's just a different role.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with Cockbreath on this one. I didn't.
Me too. I got a T-shirt that says that.
Yeah, I didn't know.
There's nothing there.
Yeah. Man, the thing.
I'm happy with what I do now. I think it's a lot cooler what I do now, and I do a lot more on the national level.
Yeah, no, and I mean, it would only be entertainment, and it would only be an opportunity for me to say an acronym that sounds really funny when you say it. Smash Time, what's up, brother? Good to see you.
Smashy!
Okay, and so you became affiliated with the GOA. You transitioned to a different role, and so what's going on at this point with like the gun stores? Are you kind of you backed out of that?
No, I backed out of that because I started reporting on the ATF, and I figured it wasn't a good idea to have the ATF,
It's a good call.
Like, look into me all the time.
Yeah, that's a
good call. Smash Time! You see what I got?
He's got a single shot 50 that you can put on any AR or lower from Safety Harbor Firearms from Walt. When did you meet?
When did Crumpy meet Rich? Huh?
I met him on the Hank Strange show.
So you guys weren't physically together. You were just.
Yeah, actually, we met for the first time in New York.
Oh yeah, well, first time face to face in New York.
I was the first YouTuber Crumpy ever met.
That is true.
Okay, hang on. I need that story. Never heard that story.
No, I was up in New York. Richard was up in New York, and we were very, very close to each other. Okay, so Rich said, hey, you want to go get some food? I said, sure. And we went to the airport diner.
You worked closely with each other, or you were?
No, we were just there.
We were just in the neighborhood.
We just happened to be like a block away from each other.
So you didn't know each other. Hold on. Okay, I didn't know if all of Rich's devices were going to go off. So you guys just randomly met? Did you meet through work stuff? Did you?
No, I met him through the Hank Strange show.
Okay. Then, okay, I'm confused. Give me the whole story.
I met him through the Hank Strange show. We talked, everything else, and then Rich happened to be in New York at the same time I was.
Gotcha.
Well, I think I came on a couple episodes of Fireside Chats.
Yeah, you came on a couple episodes of like Fireside Chats before then.
Mhm.
And then it just happened that we worked out that we were at the same place at the same time.
Gotcha. Okay. So you met on the Hank Strange show like this, right? Like we meet other people.
Yeah, I don't even know if we were on the same show. I think we were guests on Hank's show occasionally. And like we knew each other. I think one time I was at Hank's house and you were on the phone and just I said hi,
Yeah.
And then
then Richie have even stayed at my house and used some towels he should not have used.
Oh shucks. You want to talk about that a little bit more?
I don't know. No, they were just decorative towels.
What'd you use them for?
You take a shower, you use decorative towels instead of like.
Okay. I wasn't sure if they were.
They weren't exactly cheap.
Okay, are these like $2,000 towels or something? Or did he accidentally use like a silk rug? Like it was.
No,
like,
John thought he took all the good stuff out of the room.
Right, and I left the towels that were several $1,000s in there. Don't ask me why I have that. I mean, it was. I don't know. It's not in mine.
70 says I'm not domesticated. Come on, if you see my office, you could argue that point.
I'd agree with that. I think the coolest people, like, I would say, all three of us are not truly domesticated. Which makes us even cooler. Okay, so at that point, you kind of had a different show. The show that you had then was not the show that you have now.
No, I started my first podcast like 2012ish, 2013ish.
What made you want to do that?
I didn't.
Okay.
This is a funny story.
All right. Okay, this is how everything usually goes. All right. I didn't want to start a podcast. My friend was like, hey, let's start a podcast. This is before Black Swan. This is before Black Swan even existed. And I said, no. I said, I don't want to do a podcast. What the hell am I going to do a podcast for? I'm too busy for that shit. He's like, no, let's start a podcast. So eventually, I was like, why don't you start a podcast? You want to do a podcast? He's like, I have no idea how to do it. It's like, I don't know how to start a podcast either. He's like, yeah, but you're smart. You'll figure it out.
So you Google, how do you start a podcast?
So I started a podcast, and we did that for years and years and years.
Was it audio only?
It started out as audio only, and then everyone quit. And besides me and Devin at Trenchwork Chronicles, he spun his own off. And I wanted to do. I didn't want to do anything. My other friend wanted to do YouTube because I was going to shut down my podcast.
So hold on. So the person that currently does Firearm Chronicles was the person that you did the show with.
The Trenchwork Chronicles. He was one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna I was stopping the podcast. I was like, dude, I'm gonna stop the podcast. I was like, I'm so glad. I gave it over to Devin. I was like, you can run with it, whatever. And so Devin, formed it into Trenchwork Chronicles. Then my other friend called me up. He's like, hey man, let's start a YouTube channel. We need to start a YouTube channel.
That was weird. When you did that voice, you sounded like drunk.
He has a traumatic brain injury, so he always sounds like he's drunk. So and I was like, no. I was like, you start a YouTube channel, motherfucker. He's like, I don't know how to do that. It's like, freaking it's easy, man. Just start it. He's like, all right, well, if it's so easy, then why don't you do it? I'm like, because I'm not the one who wants to do it.
Yeah.
So I hang up with him. A couple days later, you get the YouTube channel set up yet? Like, what are you talking about? YouTube channel? I'm not doing a YouTube channel. He's like, yeah, we're doing a YouTube channel. And that kept on happening. And then all of a sudden we had a YouTube channel. And he's like, yeah, just start uploading stuff. I'll give you some stuff to upload in a little bit. That was years ago. I'm still waiting for my goddamn stuff.
Damn.
And I was like, what are we going to call it? And at the time, it was called Black Swan Media. Or Black Swan Tactical. That became Black Swan Media.
Where does that name come from?
Okay. You want the real story or what I tell people?
Yes.
Okay. What I tell people is Black Swan is like the unknown event, right? It's like Black Swan event. So that's what I tell people. Honestly, my friend was having a party. And he's like, hey, you got to come to a party. I was like, dude, I can't. I was like, I bought tickets to a play for my wife at the Kennedy Center. And so somehow they got changed to John's not going to a party because he's going to a ballet. And that movie Black Swan was out.
Yeah.
Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
So they started calling me Black Swan. Then my friend's like, let's start a media company. We can call it Black Swan. So my friend Roger named it Black Swan because of the ballet movie.
But then it's like, it's a gun thing. So Black Swan gear, no Black Swan urban, no Black Swan tactical. Yeah,
I didn't think of the name. Then it kind of changed to Black Swan Media when I started doing all the media stuff.
Yeah.
But that's where the Black Swan comes from. It was because I took my wife to a play instead of going to a party.
What was the play? Was it the Nutcracker?
I don't know. We never actually went to the play. My kid got sick.
Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah, I think it was. I don't know what the hell was it. Matilda, maybe.
It wasn't like you're going to SHOT Show that week or anything, was it?
No, when I got COVID. The week I went to
now you in the midst of all this, like while you're kind of growing your brand, you're at the time I think your show was also, you had a pretty damn good audience on Facebook, right?
Oh yeah, before they killed it.
Yeah, before they completely like shadow banned you.
No, they didn't shadow ban me. They banned me.
Oh, that's right. They did. They actually canceled your thing.
John,
Yeah.
They banned me totally.
So so you had I remember you had a really good following on Facebook because I had reached out to you around that time. Being with the GOA and us.
I had like 50,000 people on Facebook.
Yeah,
John, you weren't familiar with Facebook at all, were you?
I used to work for Facebook, but
no,
but I had like 50,000. My live streams on Facebook would have like a couple hundred people.
Yeah, that was pretty big, and then you ended up transitioning, more so to focus on YouTube. But what a lot of
they
people
banned me.
Yeah, what a lot of people don't know though is that when you stream, you also stream to like Twitch, Periscope.
It's called what is it called now? It's Twitter. It's not Periscope anymore. It's called Spaces.
Spaces. Okay, so it's like your space, like
not MySpace.
Not MySpace. Twitch, like Twitter, the Black Swan Media Facebook channel, because that didn't get taken down because like one of my other friends didn't have it. But a funny thing about that is when I got banned from Facebook, I have a friend, had nothing to do with Gun World, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing to do with anything controversial. He put that he worked for John Crump and they banned him from like this.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
I mean, they took me out, but I exposed them for working with the French government to fact check some things that weren't false, that they said was false about Kamala.
Wow.
Damn. And then I got them they fact checked. She read an amicus brief in the Heller case, right? And I posted her amicus brief, just her amicus brief from what was filed, public knowledge. It's on the government website, and I posted a link to that, and they're like, "This is false." Like, how is that false? Like,
Yeah,
telling the
to
Supreme
verify
Court that you better go tell the Supreme Court that it's not really Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
No context, just that. And that's when I filed at FEC. That was like right after I left Facebook too. So
Shout out to Marconi Armory, who just took a little snippet that says, "Oh, and by the way, you can use code DARK and MarconiArmory.com to save money on your new Glock slide." On his,
What about code Flying Rich?
doesn't exist.
Oh.
Sorry, brother. Just kidding. But you going through that time where like you were, going through changing. You had upcoming professional changes. You had, kind of growing your brand. You were podcasting and streaming with some guys, and then by yourself, and lots of changes going on. You also had some tough things happen in your life personally with your family, and you lost somebody that was very, very dear to you.
yeah, my niece.
Yeah, and that was kind of when I got to meet you, and I actually, you do a lot of things for the community, right? Like not I don't mean like for the 2A community. Like you do a lot of things. You give back to a lot of organizations, and
Yeah.
that's something that
Yeah, this is very important to me to give back. We do stuff. We do a lot of for like charity, like hunger drive stuff. Like a few times a year, we go and we pack food away. We donate money. We sponsor a bunch of families overseas. We donate money to a bunch of different organizations, childhood cancer research, Make a Wish, a bunch of different like hospice organizations, Ronald McDonald House,
yeah,
a bunch of different things. And we volunteer too. I volunteer a lot. We adopt a family every Christmas. We do Youth for Hunger events all the time, where you pack up food. Recently, I took the money that I've made off YouTube and everything about, I guess, a few months ago, and I bought I think it was about like 750 meals for poor homeless people.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
so I did that. I mean, that was just from like the YouTube money and stuff like that.
That was one of the things that I saw, like when I first saw, like I had heard about who you were through my brother, and I saw you on a show. Where did I see you? I think it was on a pretty big show. Maybe it was Mac. No, maybe it wasn't Mac, or maybe Hank Strange. I forgot exactly where it was, but I saw you and I was like, oh damn, like I need to hook up with this dude, because like that kind of shit is really important to me too. Like there was a period in my life where I did a lot for, like, I would basically look for like larger scale disasters that happened, like the flooding in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia, that killed a shitload of people.
Yeah, we went up there and cleaned.
Yeah, I went up there and cleaned too.
We did the cleaning in Maryland when that happened. We did water.
Yeah.
We did a water run when we got someone to donate to donate their truck, and then we got like water, like it was like a semi, so we filled it up with actual water, bottles of water, and brought it down to Tennessee when all the fires were going on.
Damn, hell yeah.
Did that.
Also, when Hurricane Harvey hit, flew out there and helped out in Houston and Katy, Texas. Man, that shit, man, was brutal and sad, and that definitely changed the way. Like, you want to talk about like living a life of gratitude, man. When you are around shit like that, but seeing you do all those things, man, that's kind of what like when I was put on to you, I was like, damn, like this dude is like good people. Like I want to be around people like that. And that's when I reached out to you. And then I had right after I met you, heard what was going on with your niece, and that kind of connected us. And tragically, unfortunately, she passed away. But I know you like to honor her every chance you can.
Mm-hmm.
You want to kind of let everyone know like what happened, so there's kind of an awareness to.
Yeah, you could go back and watch some of my podcast with her. She was like the quickest wit ever. She had something called DIPG, which is childhood brain cancer. And it's basically a death sentence if you get it. And she suffered a lot, but then she passed like 7 months after she was diagnosed with it. But we made her life as fulfilling as possible in the short time that she's had. She was 9 years old when she passed. It was very sad. But the final thing that she said to me, is she was like in a coma, right? Like not talking, not responsive. And her final word was, I said, I said, bye Bella, we love you. Your favorite uncle is going. And she goes, she was. We thought she couldn't hear us, and she went, "You're not my favorite uncle."
Wow.
And then a little smile came up on her face, and then she fell into a coma the next day, and she died like less than a week later. But actually, 6 days later.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she was her little angel.
I'm sorry to bring it up, but I mean, I think it's important for other people to hear about it and to kind of know what kind of things you've been through and experiencing something that tragic, but also it gives people a different perspective of gratitude. When they get to be around the people that they love. And like I talked about this when I was saying like at times I get frustrated and be like, man, I have to go pick up my daughter, or I have to do this, I have to, and I kind of changed my perspective, my way of thinking, to saying like I get to go pick up my daughter.
Yeah.
Or like I get to go drop her off at school, or I get to go out. Like it totally changes things. So
Yeah,
it's kind of a reminder for people to genuinely, like take the time that you have with your loved ones, and really, really like honor that time with them.
Yeah, I mean, having kids change your whole perspective. Like when I was a firefighter, EMT back in the day, uh, I had to do CPR on a 1-year-old, which
Well,
it's not always anything that pleasant to do. But looking at doing that now, I don't think I could do it.
damn. Yeah,
I
that's.
mean, I think that would just crush me right now because I have kids and my niece and everything else.
Yeah.
So it's yeah, I was a firefighter too.
Yeah, I forgot to bring that up as well.
Yeah, I was a firefighter for 5 years when I was at my younger age, trying to find myself.
Did you just do that as like, was it a part-time thing or a
Yeah,
full-time
just
thing?
volunteer firefighter.
Gotcha.
It
Out
was
of
fun.
Ashburn.
Out of Ashburn, yeah.
Nice. That's what's up. So now that you've kind of met Dark, everything fell together and your life became whole, right?
Exactly.
Wait, we didn't talk about all of John's, wealthy girlfriends and how he met Mrs. Crump and
Well, you don't want to talk about his girlfriends. His girlfriends are like leftist extremists with purple hair.
Basically, yeah.
and biz dev.
The first like normal non-lefty I dated, I married.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dated communists.
I mean,
A literal communist, a vegan.
Out of all the craziness, like, look, I know it's important for us to find women with like similar beliefs and ideals that we have, but commies can fuck, man. Commies are fucking just like straight up slores. They are. That means slutty horse. For anybody that doesn't know. Yeah, commies are freaks, and you also kind of get to like take a jab at the man, like haha, like I've bent over a commie.
Rich is talking about I dated a girl who was an heir to a certain family fortune that we're not going to get into right now.
Yeah, maybe not.
I'm not going to name any family fortune, but she was just insane. Just because she had like I have worked for every penny that I have. I've worked for. I worked my ass off.
Yeah.
Her not so much, and she didn't really understand stuff.
She didn't understand why John couldn't just leave his job and go to Europe for a month.
Yeah, she was like, "Yeah, let's go to Germany." I was like, "When do you want to go to Germany?" She's like, "Today." I was like, "You got to Germany? I got a fucking job. What the fuck?"
Yeah, right.
She's like, "Oh, I'll pay for you." It's like, no.
Yeah.
And then she got mad at me one time because her parents wanted me to go to this charity dinner with her, with a $30,000 a plate charity dinner. And I was like, I'm not letting your parents buy me a $30,000 dinner. So it's not gonna happen.
Dude, I can be bought.
So I didn't go. So it didn't work out.
Anybody wants to buy me a dinner at Mar-a-Lago? Mar-a-Lago is just 20 minutes away. So if there's some $20,000-$30,000 a plate dinner at Mar-a-Lago and you've got money burn a hole in your pocket.
Something original says, if you date someone with similar political beliefs, you're fucking a man. And then First Amendment t-shirt, though, says, liberals are freaks. Totally true. They will swallow everything. They will regret nothing. And then I don't know if I should say this. They have very unique ways of saying thank you for the most casual of things in a very casual manner. And they don't expect anything after. Typically, you will find the crazy ones that, think, yeah. Anyway, so okay, so what are some other unique or interesting things about Crump that I didn't ask?
My hobbies.
Yeah, what are your hobbies?
Rich, you want to tell them what one of my hobbies is because you're on the
scammers.
Oh, the scammers. Yeah, fuck the scammers a lot.
Yeah.
But no, Rich, what is one of my hobbies that I call you up in the middle of the night for?
String theory.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I got all this
physics,
all the physics stuff bouncing around my head, and sometimes I can't sleep. And my wife one time woke up and I was sitting up in bed, and she was like, "Rich, Rich knows my wife, so he's heard this story." And my wife's like, "Well, what's wrong?" I said, I got a lot on my mind." And she was like, "Well, you can talk to me about it." I was like, "I don't think I can." And she was like, "You can tell me anything." I said, "I was thinking about M theory," and by the time I finished the word theory, she said, "Good night." I said, "You said I could talk to you about anything." She was like, "Yeah, not that."
Jesus
so now
Christ.
I call her Rich.
Yeah. She thought Crumpy was having deep intellectual thoughts about relationships or something like that. It's the classic, the meme, the guy's like curled over in the bed. She's like, I wonder what he's thinking. It's like,
simple mind is like unified pill theory.
Yeah. But you do actually have a hobby of fucking with scammers, like hardcore.
Yeah. I do. I don't even record it usually.
Have you ever built a virtual machine and given them access to it or anything?
Of course.
Oh my god!
When they connect with any desk and stuff, and you just take over the computer and you just wreck shit. Yeah. Of course.
Have you seen Kit Boga when he makes the fake website, the fake banking websites, and the? Oh my god, it's incredible.
Yeah, Kit Boga, who has Scammer Payback, is another good one.
How many electrons do you think there are?
How many electrons do you think there are?
Yeah, that's what Sport Brand asks.
probably an incalculable number.
Is warp speed possible?
Theoretically, yes.
Theoretically.
They actually have done like little warp bubbles, but nothing substantial, or nothing like big. You have like an energy problem. You would need some type of exotic matter that we don't know about. Maybe
I'm sorry, some type of what?
exotic matter.
Oh, exotic matter. Is time travel possible?
It depends. Going forward, we already know.
We're going forward right now.
Yeah, I mean, in the other direction.
Probably not.
Are you sure?
The math doesn't really work out.
Are you
Time machine on the Mac?
Yeah.
What if I told you that I'm actually dark from 1 second ago?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
I believe you.
Yep. Well, here's the thing, right? There's a couple of different things, and these are the things that bug me. Let me not go into time travel. Let's go into, because that's everyone's debunked, not debunked, but I've showed all the
we can go into something a little more realistic.
But let's say you could freeze time, right?
Okay.
There's a problem with that. And here's the problem.
The entropy of the universe is always increasing.
No, but if you can freeze everything around you but except yourself, right?
The air molecules.
No, what happened, Rich? If you froze everything,
we're only going 25,000
miles
miles an hour. Wait, we're going 1,000 miles an hour right now. We just spin off the Earth.
Yeah, you would go fucking shooting off into space.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yep. It makes sense.
You're burned up in the atmosphere, so you won't even make it to space. But
yeah. Damn. Okay, interesting.
But stuff like that really bugs me. When I see the movies and like people like freeze time in movies, it's like, why aren't they flying off the Earth?
No, my favorite is on the Enterprise, where they're in another dimension, so they can walk through walls, but they don't go through the floor or the hull of the spaceship.
No, you know my favorite thing. I think I talked to Rich about this. Like teleportation of a human, right? They break down the atoms and then they reassemble atoms on the other side. So basically, they're reassembling a clone of yourself, and by them breaking down your atoms, they're actually killing you.
But you could make multiple copies of Kim Kardashian.
I would accept that. Could we make a copy of Kim Kardashian that has like the brain of that Florida Republican that has come on your show?
Melissa Martz.
Melissa Martz.
Oh God, yes.
Well, wait, here. Think about this, right? Let's say that they've done measurements in space and they can't really find a curve.
First Amendment T-shirt said you would be a star. You would.
But let's say the whole multiverse thing is real and space goes on forever or whatnot. That means every combination of atoms has to repeat in every possible combination, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
Which would mean there is a Kardashian with a Melissa Martz brain out there.
Which means there what?
There is a Kim Kardashian with a Melissa Martz brain.
Yeah, I just haven't met her yet. But yeah, no, that is trippy to think about. What's your favorite gun? Actually, no, don't answer. What's your favorite EDC gun, house gun, long gun, and like CQB gun?
Okay. Will we be able to mod gravity? Probably not. I mean, well, it depends. Let me answer. You can maybe simulate by spinning, but like artificial gravity, maybe 1,000 years from now.
I think that's pretty reasonable.
Artificial gravity?
Yeah, I think that's
May, but not with the current technology or any technology. I mean, it would have to be some type of breakthrough technology that we don't know about yet.
Well, look, with these UFOs being sighted and violating all the rules of physics, there's obviously something out there.
Okay, but what I'm saying is we're at least probably 1,000 years away from that.
Unless we find one of these UFOs.
Unless something like that happens. Unless a black swan incident happens. See how I tie that back?
Black swan. I like it. Okay, favorite guns.
Favorite guns. EDC. I carry a Glock 43X.
What kind of holster do you carry it in?
JM4 Tactical. You know that.
Oh my God, you know what's crazy? I carry a 43X. And I carry it in a JM4 Tactical holster.
Crumpy, you got the 15-round mag for that?
Yes, I have carry the JM. I carry one in the firearm, and then I carry 2 extra 15-round mags.
Nice.
45 rounds.
Are they the red followers or the gray followers?
They are the red followers.
Yeah, I apparently have the wrong magazines, and I have the red followers. Apparently, we are supposed to upgrade to the gray followers, which are like $42 freaking, and I honestly don't feel
for the follower.
No, for the whole magazine.
Oh,
so you're supposed to upgrade the whole magazine to their newest model, which is the. Sorry, I'm putting something together while I'm talking.
Hey, dude, I've never had a malfunction out of any one of mine.
Me either. Even the 20 rounder, the 15 plus 5 rounder, I still run that. That's run 100% for me.
Yeah, and I did replace my mag release with the steel mag release.
Okay, you did the steel one. I did the aluminum one.
Yeah, I got a steel mag release on there. My home guns, I have I run a VP9 with 21 rounds.
Okay, nice.
And a TLR7.
Okay.
Or TLR1, sorry.
TLR1. Is it a TLR1 or TLR1 HL?
1 HL.
Nice. Okay.
And then I run a suppressed Scorpion for home defense.
Okay, nice.
My favorite gun is my Henry 410 side loading shotgun.
I knew you were gonna say that.
With the brass receiver.
Very cool.
Oh yeah. Those are actually pretty difficult to get the brass receiver 410s.
Yeah. I had it for like a year before they came out, and the thing is, I couldn't take it out of my house for like a year, which killed me.
You got it in advance.
Yeah.
Did you ever used to go to the NRA dinners? The NRA
Friends of the NRA.
Yeah, the events where they raise money.
Friends of the NRA. No.
Yeah, I used to go to those almost every single one at that one hotel near that one airport that's at that one place that's near the one place that you mentioned earlier.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Titans Corners.
No,
almost every single one for 5 years, because the gun shop that I worked at, which Crump knows which gun shop that was, I would always get
Northern Virginia Firearms.
Dominion.
Dominion Firearms.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I made that up.
I made up Northern Virginia Firearms.
So that's actually there's a place it's a very similar name, but it's not. But yeah,
I know the Nova Armament, but now there's Nova Armament's closed, and now there's Nova Armory in the same place, but it's owned by 2 different people.
Oh, they closed down?
Well, no, now Nova Armory is there, but they're not the same as Nova Armament. And they're owned by 2 different people. Somebody just rented the place after Nova Armament closed down and named it something very similar.
That's ridiculous. Why would you ever do it? It's almost like you did it to confuse the people coming in there to make him
Yeah.
think that it's still the same place.
Exactly.
Damn it, I don't have the right. Oh no, I do. Okay, sorry. Okay, so long gun.
I already gave you a long gun.
Oh, that's right. Well, the 410 is, it's not super long. What's another long gun that that you enjoy?
I have a Remington 700 with the Timley, like their highest level trigger, and like MDT chassis, and chambered in 300 Win Mag.
Nice. What kind of glass you got on the Night Force? Probably.
Night Force.
Of course you do. What's the
You've
craziest thing
seen
you've
it.
ever done that you don't regret?
What's that?
What's the craziest thing that you've ever done that you don't regret?
The craziest thing I've done a lot of fucking crazy stuff, man.
Of course you have.
Damn. The craziest thing.
Got in a car with Flying Rich.
that is true. Well, no, that if I would have got on a fucking plane, that would have been different.
I would get on a plane with Rich, but that's just because I don't care about my life.
I took a Jeep and drove across Baja, Mexico.
What?
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
Well, yeah, it was kind of cool. Drove through the desert, and I drove to where they actually filmed. The movie Troy.
Troy, yeah.
They actually filmed that in the desert, and I like drove down to the canyon where it was. It was like 130 degrees, man. It was hot.
That's crazy.
And then I dove all over the world. Scuba when I used to be into scuba diving a lot.
You said dove?
Yeah, like scuba diving.
Okay.
Yeah, I was dove it. I felt been down there with a shark before, tiger shark. It was kind of not on purpose, just tiger shark there. That was kind of scary. That was kind of crazy, but not crazy on purpose. It was just.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done with my brother?
I didn't really do anything crazy with your brother.
Good answer. Thank you. I'll appreciate that.
What else did I have done crazy? I used to be into bungee jumping.
Really? That is the one thing I really, really, really want to do badly.
I've wanted to do that, just never did it.
Yeah.
I've jumped out of airplanes. Have you ever jumped out of an airplane, Crumpy?
No. I was going to, but then I messed up my back pretty bad. So
I was going to, but then I realized that I didn't want to jump out of an airplane.
Yeah, I messed like my.
That's
friend,
what happened the first time I jumped. Yeah, I'm not doing this.
My friend and I were gonna go. I messed up my back, so I herniated 2 discs in my back. So he went. Now he's like a instructor. So if I would have jumped, I probably would have went down that path too. Yeah. What else have I done that's kind
Guys, I'm gonna bounce. It's 1 a.m. and
I'm getting ready to bounce too. I just
climbed a volcano, an active volcano. I already talked about that.
You what?
Yep.
Climbed an active volcano.
Are you serious?
Yeah, with cobras.
All right, Rich. Good. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you had to stay in the middle of the path, the hiking path, because if in the bushes there were actually there were literally cobras.
Really?
Yeah.
That's effing crazy.
So that was kind of cool.
What's something that you want to do in the future? Like something, I don't know, maybe something crazy.
Something crazy. I still want to go skydiving, but I'm working on my pilot's license.
Oh, that's right. Do you have a ham radio license?
Yes, I do.
Dude, I should come by them because I really want to work on the ham thing. Me and one of my brothers got a Baofeng, or got Baofengs, and we kind of want to like work on them together.
I got a Balfang handheld. And then I have I built the box and I put it's like a Kenwood ham in there, and it has like a big J pole that you
Nice.
can put up, and it has a couple marine batteries
Oh
as
yeah, dude.
backup, and
I
it's like you can like charge it via solar too.
I always wanted to build something like that, like a stationary,
But I mean, it's still portable. You can like throw it in like a thing and like go out in the field, and you can just like put up the pole, and you get a lot better range. And it has like the 2 marine batteries.
Yeah, for the like waterproof, freaking.
Well, yeah, well the marine batteries is more for power, so you can power for hours on those things.
Okay, okay, nice. Sorry, I was so committed to fixing something that I was doing that I had to do it while we talked.
Uh, it's all right. Yeah, but that's I don't know why I got my ham radio. It was someone challenged me to get it, and they're like, "Oh, they have a test in like 2 hours." I was like, "I don't know anything about it." They're like, "Well, I bet you $100 you can't get it. You can't pass it with 2 hours prep time." And I said, "F it."
It's kind of how my one of my other brothers, our whole family was kind of talking, and we're like, yeah, like, well, you guys are like thinking of buying your first shotgun. We're like getting like our comms like set up and shit. And he was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna get my license. And I was like, really? I'm just gonna kind of fuck with it on the side and like see what I can, you work with or whatever. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. And then, like a week later, he was like, oh, hey, I got it. It's like, what? Like, how'd you do it like that quickly? But he's very much like you in that he's very, very, very intelligent.
I just memorized the book.
Yeah, he basically did the same thing. He just memorized it.
Yeah, I mean that's what you have to do. I mean it's not hard. You just memorize it.
Yeah. Um, what did you do with your 10 round mags for the 43X?
I still have them.
Okay, I didn't know if you like gave them to charity or threw them in the trash or anything.
No, I still have them. I mean, you can never have too many mags.
I know. I did the same thing. I'm literally like, I keep them in my EDC bag. I have a Voltec little like sling bag, and which it's actually big enough to fit the what's that brace system? The 80/20, the Recover Tactical brace system.
Yeah.
You can fit like a Glock 34. It's a small bag. It's a small ass bag. The You guys may not know this, but Crump and I go to the same local gun shop. Even though I live a little bit further out than he does, they have them at that same shop. But anyway, anything else that I missed, or anything else you can think of at all?
No, just everyone be kind.
Bingo. See, you got it.
Yeah, you got to be kind to people, man. People. There's a thing where people are like, oh, only respect people that show you respect first. Well, then you're never gonna have anybody respect anyone because everyone's gonna be waiting for someone else to respect them first.
Yeah, you and your logical fallacies.
Yeah, it's just crazy, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I think that the biggest thing that is going to get us in trouble, and by us, I mean humanity, okay? The thing that is going to get us in the most trouble is honestly our ego and our pride. And if we are not willing to just kind of let go of our ego and our pride just a little bit, then we're going to end up in some serious trouble. So let go of your ego, let go of your pride, be kind to people, don't expect anything in return, and I assure you that you will be blown away by the responses that you get when you are just openly kind to people and treat them all with, care, compassion, and just be a good fucking person. That's it. That's all you gotta do. So,
There is one thing that I forgot to tell you though.
what's that?
That you might find interesting.
Is it Wolverine's mother? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I thought he was gonna say Wolverine's mother, and then cut it. But with that, our Crumpy interview is over. I usually get to kind of put a little bit more into an interview like that, but it's hard when like you know most of the answers and you wanna poise it to where like I don't know. I didn't like have any like what do you call it? Like I didn't have like an outcome that I wanted specifically for that. I just wanted to kind of dive a little bit deeper, learn more about Crump, and he's a great dude. He's an awesome dude. He does a lot for us and for the community, and kind of getting his info, his story, and all that out there is it's cool. It's important. So now we get to bookmark this shit for the rest of our lives, and it will live here for the rest of the time that whoops that YouTube will allow me to be on this platform. So what I'll do is I will end on this, guys. Rule number 1 is be kind. Somebody tell me what kind of pistol that is. Be kind. Live a life of care, compassion, contribution. Give to others. A hand that's open to give is open to receive. The more you bless others, you will be blessed in return. That is the way that the world works. We also know that the only way for good men to defeat evil is for good men to be highly skilled in violence. So make sure that you, as a prudent, I'm just kidding, I'm not like the ASP guy, but make sure that you're becoming as highly skilled in violence as you possibly can be. It's a dark thing to think of, but it's really the only way. Be meek. Live. It was explained to me like this: be kind, be thoughtful, be caring, be courteous, and be willing to open up a motherfucker's throat in less than 3 seconds if you need to. And that was probably the best way that somebody could have put it. And having that ability and capability and those skills, that's important. So make sure that you are becoming as highly skilled in violence as you possibly can be, and be safe, be dangerous, and keep that thing on you. It's your boy Dark with DLD After Dark. I am setting up a show with Iraq veteran 88, and got a few other dope ass guests coming on here. So appreciate all you guys. I love all y'all. I'm super grateful for you guys. I mean, honestly, I can't only come on for the people that come into the show. I got to come on for you guys. The community is what keeps this thing alive. So, guys, keep it going. Stay strapped. Remember that active shooters, like this whole shit that we got going on, all the shit that we've been hearing. I mean, goddamn, like it's so sad, but that shit is real, man. We have to make sure that we equip ourselves, that we can tell the story that a good person, a good, caring, loving, compassionate, kind person was able to draw their sidearm and dome a dude, that was going to kill dozens of people. And the more that happens, the more we can keep that story going. So just prepare, do what you got to do, whether it's skills, equipment, whether it's whatever the fuck you need, do what you got to do to prepare yourself. Some people choose to carry a sidearm and a backup mag and other stuff on them. Some people choose to carry a plate carrier and an AR in the car. Some people choose an AK, like in Arsenal SLR 106 UR SBR, right? 8.3-inch 5.56. I'm just saying. But whatever you choose to do, keep a handgun close, keep a long gun close, keep a plate carrier close, and get your water right, get your food right, get all your shit right. Because between you and I think we're on our way. Brothers and sisters, I believe we are on our way to a total fucking meltdown. And don't sell anything. Keep all your shit. Keep all your guns. Keep all your ammo. Stop going to the shooting range. Stop fucking buying shit. Just, yeah. Love y'all. Night, night.